Once again, it's on. Welcome back to another great episode of Two Cigars and a Blunt. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
And this is Pharaoh King in this cold-ass Georgia.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful Potato Salad you eat this Christmas.
Exactly. This is your first time ever checking this out. This is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how was their day? Tim Dog, how was your day, my brother?
Man, my day was cool. It was 70 degrees. But before I get started, I just want to say happy belated birthday to my wife's daughter's new husband. And he's a really cool guy. And they out celebrating right now while I'm on the show. But anyway, I just want to say happy birthday to the young man and his early nuptials.
Yeah. They didn't want your ass to come. They didn't even tell you they was leaving, didn't they?
Man, fuck you. Just like your hairline, it just faded away.
Exactly. Hey, I ain't mad. You can't make me mad about my hairline. I've been knowing to let it go.
We say,
at least you ain't got a ponytail.
Yeah, that's part of life. Yeah,
that's part of life. I let it go, man. But happy birthday to the young man as well, man. Hope you live a long and enjoyous life. Enjoy it while you can. That's what I'm talking about, Tim Dog. What about my main man, Pharaoh King? How was your day, my brother?
It's Friday. I went and got my 2 cigars. I got my drink in my hand. I don't care about what happened at the job. Fuck it. Let's have a good night.
Yeah, you know, man.
You know what I mean?
It be like that sometimes, man. You know, I guess, you know, the shorter the time period that we know we're going to be out of job, I think the more anxious we're ready to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I totally understand that, man. As for me, my brother, man, my day went well. Went in, had to leave work early today. Had to go to Orangeburg to pick up my son's car. You know, went out there.
Orangeburg. He didn't say orange. Orange.
No, that's my brother.
The way he said orange.
Yeah, he said Orangeburg.
That's right. That's what we call it, Orangeburg. You South Carolina, baby. In South Carolina, we call it Orangeburg, not orange. Orangeburg.
That's right.
All right.
I know. When I was there, man, that's how they say it.
That's right. Went down there and got my son's car. Got back in time to get on here and do the show. Fellas, man, as y'all know, I sent y'all what we was going to talk about tonight, and it's what? Freestyle Fridays. Oh, that's when we turn 2 shows into one. Yes, we will be doing our after show and our regular 2 Cigars and a Blunt all in one goddamn show. So, fellas, I know we talked about this. I want us to get this out the way. We talked about this a little bit on Wednesday. And y'all, by now, y'all done seen and heard about this coach out of Michigan. Man, like I said in the text, man, this shit's starting to get worse and worse.
We were following the court proceeding for fired Michigan football coach Sharon Moore, now being charged with 3 crimes, 2 misdemeanors and a felony. The felony is home invasion. The 2 misdemeanors, stalking in a domestic relationship and breaking and entering. And it looks like he's going to be out on $25,000 bail. He'll have a GPS tether. The judge reading him all instructions that he cannot go, out of the area. No booze, no alcohol. He's got to keep up with mental health treatment. He cannot contact the victim in any way, shape, or form. So, and just to follow up, because, if someone has been a victim of domestic violence, they could be watching this thinking, Judge, why are you letting this guy go on a GPS tether, and why aren't you keeping him locked up? Because we heard the accusations that he broke into the apartment of this staffer he was apparently having an affair with, that he grabbed butter knives in out of the drawer, threatened to take his own life. Not quite sure what threats were made towards her, but she called 911. He's accused of stalking in a domestic relationship, also breaking and entering. What's the thought process here? Why aren't they keeping him behind bars?
So it's a matter of competing interest here, right? And I understand and appreciate all of them. I think the one you're highlighting now is that of the alleged victim. The fear that someone who makes a report like this is going to have when they find out that that person can, in fact, post bail or bond or whatever it may be and simply be out. But I would highlight that he does have an ankle monitoring. Many police departments, especially those large police departments, I know more specifically about the NYPD, they may have a system where they have officers who might drive by the location of where that alleged victim lives to make sure that that suspect is not showing up. I can tell you, as a defense attorney here in New York, many times my clients have been caught because the police are doing a great job of making sure that victim is safe and making sure their house is protected, and you catch that person. So there are safeguards there that the district attorney and police department will do. But the competing interest is also the presumption of innocence, that a defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty or unless proven guilty, and their freedom should be able to be given that.
Yeah, you notice how she tried to spin that narrative about why is he getting bond there? You know, then I want to get y'all input about the situation. I know we talked about it a little bit, but now, brothers, it's main media now. It's main news now.
Right.
So
Mainstream.
man, what are your thoughts about this situation? And how that young lady try to be like, why is he getting bond? Shit, even murderers get bond sometimes.
Right.
You muted.
Right. Oh, you waiting for me?
Yeah, I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, your name is Pharaoh.
Whatever.
I can't hear either one of you.
Hey, so I read a little bit too that
yeah, everybody's muted except for me, I guess.
No, you don't.
No, we here. You muted. We can hear it.
What up, dog? Technical difficulties right now. Yeah,
no,
we have
you
technical difficulties. Well, y'all keep talking then. I don't know if they can hear y'all or not, but they can't hear me.
Oh, they can.
Quick, y'all go ahead, keep talking, my brother. Go ahead.
Man, how the hell did you? How the hell the host can't hear? Anyway, so I read something that he's in a relationship with her. Then she got, I guess, with the staffer when he got whatever he got his money, that she ended up getting a raise in her pay. So she went from like $55,000 to $90,000 in her pay. Then it was said that she had got pregnant, which he wanted her to get an abortion. And I believe all that probably is coming from, whatever is going on. Now, he don't want her to have a baby, even though he's married. And you know what, man? At the end of the day,
this goes on every day with anybody.
Right. Because they're in the public eye.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to make it, that much worse. Where in anybody's life, it's a bad thing if you ain't supposed to be out there doing it, right? And we always say, keep your dick in your pants. At the job, them work wives can get you in trouble, boy.
I don't know, never had one.
No, but you see people around you.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. You're right.
Yeah, you see people around you. We got to participate, but we definitely seen people around us that had some work wives. I'm like, this ain't gonna end well. So, and 9 times out of 10, it didn't end well. So,
exactly, it didn't end well. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now. Welcome back. Can you hear us now?
Yeah,
we heard you.
Now. Okay, my brother.
So, whatever's going on, first of all, like I said, I get tired of the wrong people trying to report on this. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be a person that's going to have some bias toward whatever is being said or whatever is being reported. So, like I said, shame on her because she don't know the situation, just like we don't. And I'm glad my man cleaned it up because it just looks bad when you have bad reporters. At the end of the day, man, that shit must be good for him to go through that much trouble. Shit, boy.
Yeah, and Tim Dog, I know if like I said, the man on the street was out there for a second, but the situation when it makes it seem as though that this guy don't deserve bond, though. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that? Like, yeah, he made an ass of himself. Yeah, he probably fucked his marriage up, and then he blew the money that he was making from the University of Michigan. But to say that he doesn't basically deserve bond for this type of situation, when we done seen people that did way worse than this, and the judge
people committed murder get bond.
Yeah, granted them bond with a goddamn ankle monitor on. Tim Dog, I don't understand that logic.
We got people that killed some folks and got pardoned by the president. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Exactly.
My thing is, I had 2 things to say about that. One, you could tell that this is just an ordinary case because I said 25,000. Oh shoot, he made out good.
Yeah.
And then 2, if you're trying to kill yourself, don't grab a butter knife.
Tim Dog, you must have knew what I was thinking about. Oh shit! Now my sound effects ain't working. I tripped my shit, or I have some new sound effect. Yeah, that nigga crazy.
Hey, he might not deserve 25,000. He might need to get a straight jacket to go up to the 13th floor.
I heard he grabbed a butter knife and a weed eater.
Motherfucker done set us back 1,000 years.
You see the way he looked at his
What up, big dog? Yeah, everyone gets a bond.
You see the way he looked?
Yeah, I like what Doe said.
Sitting in that chair.
Yeah, like Doe say, everybody get a bond. You might get out, but you may, but they offer the the prosecution, the defense goes up and say, hey, he should get a bond. The prosecution say no, and it's finally up to, I think it's up to the judge to say bond denied or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy deserves a bond, but his situation, like I say, when this shit broke on Wednesday night, when we talked about it, I know y'all we don't know enough to talk about it, but damn, that shit rolled downhill quick. Yeah, it rolled downhill
like
quick.
Hey man, listen,
it got bigger and bigger.
It was bad when they said he was arrested shortly thereafter. When he got fired, he ran up in that house like, "Bitch, you got me fired."
No. Check it out.
Exactly what it was.
It started with him getting fired. That's the little snowball. Then he got arrested. That's the big snowball. Then they heard all the shit about the butter knife and all that. That's an even bigger snowball. And you saw the way he was sitting up there in that court proceeding. I done fucked up now. Oh,
He was thinking, I should have grabbed a real knife.
Yeah.
No. He was thinking, what the hell I'm gonna do with this baby?
Yeah, it's just a sad situation, man. That one day you on top, and the next day everybody's talking about you. And just like with the Sean P. Diddy Combs situation, this guy will never be the same again. Every time his name comes, he'll never coach again. I hate to say that.
No.
He would never be
not even Pee Wee, nigga. We know who you are.
Yeah, I don't think he ever be.
He ain't a perv though.
Yeah, he's not a perv, but I don't think he ever be able to coach again, man. But it's just one of those situations that we see all the damn times where we see things like this happen, and people like, damn. And he went out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel sorry, man, that this always see, because at the end of the day, we had Tiki Barber. He did the same thing. We just had Steve Smith get caught up with that.
Shannon Sharp.
Yes, well, Shannon Sharp too, but
not to this extent, but not to this extent of violence.
So, right, I'm going to say more so like Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman had an issue like that. He got caught where he was trying to get into the house.
I remember that. Yeah.
But he wasn't threatening anybody. It was just
what I'm saying is these people but they have a job and they're getting caught up in the job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing this type of stuff. Now, like I said, we can talk about Shannon Sharp, but Shannon Sharp, he got his podcast and stuff. That's entertainment. But these guys are actually out there, working, and this is happening to them while they're on the job. And
basically saying
even though when we look at Richard Sherman, he didn't do anything, that crazy. But you looking at Richard Sherman like, man, nigga, you were drunk trying to break in the house.
but he's back on television though.
But he's back on television. Tiki Barber, his career is done.
Yeah, well, he does.
Ray Rice is done.
Yeah, he does radio. I think he does like radio now on Tiki Barber.
But then I mean, Steve Smith,
Yeah,
I think Steve Smith, he's not going to get too much anything after that, because I saw his interview as well. He's trying to justify what goes on, but I just think he's a scapegoat. I mean, not scapegoat.
Yeah, that's why
he's trying to use
Fox got rid of him.
Right. I mean, but I'm saying, he uses things as an excuse for the way he is. And it's like, I didn't really care for him as a receiver. He might have been good, but
no, he was good. Fuck that.
Yeah, he was good, but I don't know. His attitude is what killed me,
Yeah. And
especially when he was with Carolina. Oh my goodness.
we got Conspiracy Brother here. Conspiracy Brother, I don't know if you know about the situation with the Michigan coach getting fired, and then all of a sudden after he get fired, the brother went crazy and went to his to his
mistress's house.
Yes, his mistress's house, and ex now. Ex now. And acted a goddamn fool. Pulled out a butter knife and said he was going to kill himself with a butter knife
and a weed eater.
Your thoughts, man, if you heard about this or did you see it at all?
Besides me, I was in the text thing. I didn't know too much about it. So was he drunk?
No, he had just got fired. He just got fired.
He was drunk with rage.
Yeah, drunk with rage. This is how it all started, man, because before we did our sports show, the Better Than Texas Sports podcast goes down every Wednesday night at 7:00. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put that in there. You know, it was breaking news, so I put it out for us to talk about it, and everybody it was like, well, we don't know enough about it. It just happened that fast. And from Wednesday night until today, that shit went downhill like a snowball. That shit, like Tim Dawg said, that shit got bigger and bigger. And now we know everything that basically happens in this situation. And one of the things that the female reporter was saying in the video that I played, she wrote down all the things, and basically she was saying that why did this guy get bond? He shouldn't be able. Basically, I'm paraphrasing here, and I could be wrong. She's basically saying that he doesn't deserve bond. And then the young man was like, well, everybody deserves bond, whether you, whatever crime you commit or not, because you innocent until proven guilty. So with that situation, with how people are looking at this man, basically saying that he's the worst thing ever, when we done seen people do way worse than what this guy did. So your thoughts on Conspiracy Brother, if you got any at all?
He ain't beat nobody up or nothing.
He pulled out the butter knife and tried to kill himself.
And the weed eater.
Trying to kill yourself though.
He gonna spread himself over the lawn.
To the mental, and that's the problem. That's a mental issue more than you need to go to jail issue.
Yeah.
If you're trying to kill yourself, if you ain't trying to kill nobody else but yourself, that's mental. So he don't need to be in jail. But he wasn't trying to kill himself with a butter knife either. Come on now. It was a cry for attention.
Okay.
He got some mental things going on deeper than just him trying to butter knife himself to death. His ass,
that's a painful death.
Yeah, real painful. Yeah, death by 1,000 paper cuts. What they say, death by 1,000 paper cuts. But paper cuts hurt.
More than that with a butter knife.
But it's just a sad situation, because like I said earlier, one day you're on top of the next day you are the leading subject on every news outlet, and now you got to look at your family members in the eyes, you got to look at your wife in the eyes, and then your peers as well. And then I don't know if they're gonna ever let him back on campus to talk to his former players. So now he got to live with that, and like we said earlier, he will never get that job back. So it's just a crazy situation. But fellas,
when you're fired, you don't get your job back anyway, so that ain't nothing surprising.
Yeah, and then he probably won't even get a severance pay. You know how to what the buyout or whatever. I think
it depends on the clause in his contract.
Okay,
that would be that's an ethical violation.
But that's what I'm saying, because they say they fired him with cause. So I'm not a lawyer, but if they fire you with cause, if something in that contract basically saying if you do this, we can fire you. Yeah, you probably not getting no money at all.
What do you get fired for?
Well,
having an inappropriate relationship
with one of his staffers. She started out on the staff. I read this part. She started on the staff making $50,000 a year, and then I guess once they started hooking up, he doubled her pay to $95,000 a year.
Oh, yeah. See,
what, somebody told on him?
Shit, she probably told. Shit.
Listen, when you go from 50 to 95, somebody gonna say something.
Like, hey, goddamn it, I'm not fucking this motherfucker.
Yeah, because like I say, I've been following this a little bit, and I think they say that before he got fired, they saw the text messages and all this other shit. So somebody had to give him the text message. Man, so all
I know is
you put who you want, you type it in there, and then the note go between y'all.
Yeah. Or somebody. Yeah, it's crazy. What you about to say?
That snapper must be good as hell.
Yeah,
there ain't no snapper.
Well, hey,
snap his ass.
4 million. But what is it now? What is it? 4 million, because he was making $5 million a year. So 4 million. She was making 95,000. So 4 million. What? That's what he lost after losing his job.
Oh, he lost more than that because he got more money.
Yeah,
He got more money, down the road if he would have did his job.
Yeah. All he got to do is beat Ohio State. You beat Ohio State.
No,
you in there.
all he had to do was wear a condom. He wouldn't have got.
No,
a fight.
I'm talking about Farrell when he said he gonna get more money. All he had to do as a Michigan coach, all you got to do is beat Ohio State. That's the only thing you got to do. Beat Ohio State and Notre Dame. You in there good.
Yeah,
but fellas, man, this
Chicklet from Ohio. He was beating Ohio State.
Yeah, by the time next Wednesday get here, we probably have more information. We probably still talking about this situation. But fellas, Freestyle Fridays, man, where we combine two shows into one. Our after show and our
hey Nora, long time no see.
Nora.
Hey, she must not be working. You know,
I see Nora all the time, man. I see all the time on a TikTok. She be shooting pool, bowling, all type of shit.
She had
big time.
Wow, she been on
big time.
Hang with us slow lives. That's what it is.
Exactly. That's what it is.
He said, "I got a life."
Trips. On trips and shit.
I got a life. I ain't gotta be there with you.
Exactly.
It's a fuck you bums.
Y'all like I say, like gotta talk to each other.
But like I say, fellas, this is Freestyle Fridays. I got one more video that I'm gonna open up to the floor, fellas. This happened 2 years ago. And I don't know how the hell it came across my timeline, but this is some crazy shit. I done seen some road rage. This is road rage to the goddamn
pool year, not pool season, pool year. The whole year's over.
That's what I'm talking about. I done seen some road rage, but this situation right here, like I said, this happened 2 years ago in Portland. And I'm surprised we saw it and we didn't even talk about this, but this motherfucker, it was crazy.
This never-before-seen footage shows a Portland man plowing past barricades, nearly hitting several people along the Rose Festival's Grand Floral Parade route in June. Sidney Meacham is facing felony charges for the alleged road rage incident. At the time, there was no clear motive for his speeding toward children and families. The 30-minute recording submitted as evidence in a preventative detention hearing provides new insight into the June 10th incident. The dashcam video shows Meacham become increasingly frustrated by heavy traffic. His music is blaring as Meacham heads towards the Moda Center in North Portland, where he planned to meet others, including his mother. ODOT crews had blocked off numerous exits to help keep traffic away from the parade route.
They got it all blocked off. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You
The video shows Meacham driving through a row of barricades before blowing past ODOT crews blocking the exit ramp. A Portland police motorcycle officer chased after Meacham's truck before pulling up beside him. The officer shouted for Meacham to stop, but he refused. The truck eventually turned, exiting the parade route. Meacham drove through barricades, nearly hitting several people. An unmarked police SUV attempted to stop Meacham at a red light in Portland's Lloyd district, but he drove off. The video showed Meacham continuing to drive for several blocks until he eventually stopped near other officers in Northeast Portland. Meacham, a registered sex offender, was arrested and taken to jail, where he'll remain while awaiting trial.
Now, well, there it is.
Now,
He's
like
a registered sex offender. Like
I said before, fellas, this happened 2 years ago, and he did. They charged him like 38 felonies, and he, of course, he denied. Basically, he said he wasn't guilty. But my question to you, I'm gonna give you the first shot at it, Pharaoh King. Have you ever been this mad?
Man, first of all, don't take your ass out in traffic in the middle of the goddamn day. You know the damn parade was going on. Shit.
Yeah.
No, I've never been like that. I ain't never been that mad. But I will say is I've done some dumb shit on the highway.
Yeah.
Well, maybe so. I chased the dude for like 30 miles. Yeah, I did that before.
You chased the dude, but you ain't went on the side. You ain't went on the side of the damn road.
No, I ain't got no vehicle to do that. I ain't got no vehicle to do that shit. If I did that, I would have rolled over.
Wait a minute.
What's
you
up?
Chased her for 30 miles.
All right, listen. So I'm gonna set this up for y'all, okay? Me and my ex at the time was stationed at Fort Irwin. There's a back road that goes to Barstow from Fort Irwin, and it has like we wanted to go to this old ghost town. It's old ghost town, like oil or whatever.
No, but
well, on the way out there, this guy in his little fast car, because we had an old Cutlass. This guy in the car, he would pass us, and then he'd slow down in the lane and cause us to have to slow down. And there's nobody on this road, mind you, because we're in the middle of the damn desert. It's a high desert. And then when I go to pass him, he'd speed up, or he'd slow down. I'd pass him, then he'd go around me. He just kept fucking me for like miles. So I said, okay, fine. So I ended up following him into town. He ended up at a Denny's. I got out the car with my tire iron, and I jumped on the hood of his car and was about to bash his windshield in when my girl was like, they looking at us. I was like, and I got off the hood of the car and I looked at him and said, if I ever find your ass again, I'm gonna fuck you up. Because I thought he was like going to do something to me. So from Fort Irwin to Barstow is about 30 miles.
Yeah, and I've been to Fort Irwin for what's that? NTC.
Yeah, NTC. So you know how long it took you to go.
Oh
just to go with the vehicles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from Barstow to then Barstow was the closest town.
That's the only town.
Yeah, until you get to LA.
And no, you got to get to Victorville, which is another 30 miles.
Yeah, but still the first major city is LA.
Exactly. That's
what's called Death Valley right there.
I thought the guy was going to do something to us because we didn't have any weapons, and they just kept fucking with us, like 2 or 3 dudes in this car. So, but when I got to that Denny's, man,
all you had was a tire.
Hey, I tell you what, man, I was bad to bash some heads in, boy.
Tim Dog, he was like this.
Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy?
Somebody got their early Christmas gift. Somebody got that early Christmas gift.
No, he was doing that on Wednesday. Oh, man, that shit is fun.
Yeah. Big dope. Because I was a E3, brand new in the army. Had this little thing next to me. I didn't know what else to do, so I grabbed the tire and man, I jumped on the hood of the car. I was gonna break some windshields and some mirrors, boy. But
did they get out?
Exactly.
No, we ended up leaving because they locked themselves in the car.
Dog, have you ever been that mad though? Have you ever been in a situation where you was like, man, this is just some crazy shit? That road rage like that a lot of people could have got hurt. Like I said, this happened 2 years ago. I got to find out what happened to the guy, but this happened 2 years ago. But why would you endanger so many people's lives just because that you're so mad? And of course, if you hit a road worker, oh man, that's even worse. This motherfucker was on the side though. Why?
He on the phone. They got fucking down there.
This motherfucker was cussing everybody.
I ain't never been that man. Now I've honked my horn and cussed at somebody or blocked somebody. The one thing I really hate is you got people that be in the left lane, which is for turning and passing, but they think it's their own personal highway. And here in Texas, it's 75. So if you doing 75, you in the left lane, you going slow.
Yeah,
so
wait.
Yeah, so what I do, I'll get in front of them. I'll go around, get in front of them, and I'll slow down real slow.
See, you motherfucker be calling shit like that.
And then, no. I'll slow down. So that as soon as they get in the lane, then I'll speed up.
See,
and that's why I chased that motherfucker.
I ain't chasing nobody though.
See what I'm saying? That's the type of shit right there, y'all. See, that's why that motherfucker going crazy, just like that.
No.
That guy has anger issues. Yeah, that guy has anger issues, man. That didn't have nothing to do with anything. He had He just
had
Nigga,
is you crazy? Nigga is you crazy?
Hey, tell you what, that guy, he was mad because he was in the school zone. He had to hurry up and get out.
No, he was mad because he was a sex offender.
Yeah, in a school zone, and he needed to get out.
He was like, "Oh, shit, all these kids, I'm about to go to jail."
I got
everywhere.
He had to hurry up.
Hey, they probably got cameras up there too.
But he had his own camera. That's the crazy part. He had his own camera, the conspiracy brother. He had his own camera, recording his own dumbass doing that shit.
He pulled the Diddy on him.
They said they used that 30-minute video to incarcerate him. Idiot.
Yeah.
So the prosecutor, not incarcerate, but the prosecutor.
Yeah, the prosecutor. Well, like I say, this was 2 years ago. So by now, he probably been prosecuted, probably in prison. Or better yet, it probably
he got incarcerated when they pulled his ass over.
Yeah. But conspiracy brother, you ever been that mad or ever did something like this in road rage?
There was one time where I was driving. This is when I was working at the halfway house, and I used to work split shift. So I go in at 4, and I get off at 8. Then I had to be back at 4 in the afternoon to start cooking for the dinner. So I'm leaving work. This motherfucker in this Cadillac Escalade, he ran the light and turned and almost hit me. So I was eating a banana.
Goddamn
I swerved out the way. I rolled down the window and I fucking slung the banana at his
can't even see.
car. Don't hit that bitch and I peeled out. But that's about as angry as I am. And I was just pissed because you damn near hit me because you want to run the light and other than that shit.
He done threw his food away.
Not only that, man. Hey, what if you had a frozen dinner? Would you have thrown that?
That motherfucker say, I don't
know what the other fuck I had in my hand.
Crazy man, you sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
You should be medicated for throwing your banana.
What the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you?
Like nothing happened.
You gotta.
Well, luckily though, because just recently in Vegas, they had road rages where a little kid was killed.
Yeah.
Shot in the back.
Yeah. The guy shot in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was another one where a guy had his own little camera in LA on the freeway and shot through his windshield at some people.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, remember that
we talked about that one. I think we might have talked about that one.
Yeah, this is just at the end of the day, people are they're too busy in their cars doing other things other than driving. And a lot of people don't know the road rules or you know how to follow the road rules. People having bad days, it escalates. And there's a lot of people on the highway now. It's like we don't have enough highways for the cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do believe.
Go ahead, Farrell. I'm sorry.
No, I just do believe it's, him being who he is. I believe he just had a bad temper, and he probably was late to wherever he's supposed to meet up with people, and things just escalated for him.
Well, they say he's trying to meet his mom and his other family members, but like you say though, usually they already tell you if they having some type of parade, what road is going to be closed. They put that out way in advance. It's not like they wake up that day and say, "Oh, we gonna do a parade today." Right. No, they put that information out way in advance, so you could, if you got to go somewhere, go ahead and plan your trip accordingly, so you could get there on time.
Yeah, but it looked like what? Small ass Grovetown, they put the big ass sign up saying parade tomorrow morning at 9:30. Adjust for traffic.
And Grovetown is only about 2 miles, 2 by 2.
Yeah, but it's only like 3 rows in and out anyway. So shit.
Well, you can't do a crime there and try to get away.
People, but you know what, Tim? Man. People think they can.
Yeah, they think they can. But like I say, fellas, man, this is Freestyle Fridays when we combine 2 shows into one, our after show and 2 cigars and a blunt in the one show. Farrell, you say you got something for us, man? What you got?
Yeah, hopefully, hold on, man. Let me get back.
I'll find your shit. See, man, you should get your shit already ready. What motherfucker, man? Goddamn.
Hold on,
see, you the motherfucker. See, you the motherfucker that like that guy. You got the advance notice, and see, you didn't plan accordingly.
Man, he took a nap when he got off work. You know that.
Grow child is small. Exactly.
What did he say?
Norris, a grow child is small. Exactly.
Yeah, she know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying
Pharaoh,
to.
you ain't got it yet. Tim Dog, what you got, man? Pharaoh, man, get your shit together. What you got for us, Tim Dog?
Hey, I was with my mom, and my stepdad passed, and we started talking about the afterlife and what we believe in, and I was like, you know what, that could be an interesting topic because different cultures have different aspects on life after death. Hindu and Buddhism, they think life is a cycle, rebirth determined by karma. So what you do in the down, you doomed to repeat that shit or whatever. Most African cultures believe that when you pass away, you have unfinished business. The ancestors of your past will help you complete those tasks. And so, it's our fallen comrade, bald head mad professor. What?
See, I wanted to. That's why I'm glad you said that shit, because I was trying to remember what the fuck your silly ass said the other day. And I'm like, did this motherfucker say I'm falling? What the fuck? I'm like, this nigga here. I'm like, bitch, I ain't even tripping like 5-6 months. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Falling?
You falling off the shows. That's what I mean.
Nigga. Everybody don't have time to just sit at home all fucking day, Tim.
I sure do.
Yeah. Tell him, man, Professor.
Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga,
Is
you crazy?
Growing up over there, man, Professor.
No, I miss
it all. I love getting
Mad
out of the
Professor.
house.
Yeah,
Well, fuck it. I lost my money, so
I love getting out of the house.
So paraphrase what you're trying to say, Tim Dog. You want to talk about the afterlife, or okay.
Yeah. What is I asked my mom. My mom says that when we die, aliens may come and pick us up because that my mom believes that there are other life and entities out there. Yeah.
Your mom believes in the Anunnaki. She think that Anunnaki is coming back to get us. Okay.
No, she don't think they're Anunnakis, but because she says that there's an energy that's around us when we pass, but no one knows how that energy evolves. And she said the only way we know is by past history of looking at other people and what they believed in. The Egyptians believed in the Book of the Dead, and you're supposed to go through a journey and then get to the afterlife where you're supposed to be, whatever.
Yeah.
And
I got you.
Yeah,
Well,
you can't. No. My thing is, what do you believe happened to the body?
I got you, but I'm gonna let conspiracy brother. I'm gonna let conspiracy brother take this one first because conspiracy brother's been dropping a lot of knowledge. He done found his soul. He say, yeah. So conspiracy brother.
I thought he cut his hair when he found his soul, but I guess I was wrong.
And he had a suit on.
There you go.
So conspiracy brother, let me hear what you got to say, my brother.
That's who I am. Well, honestly, it all depends on what you believe in. If you believe in heaven or hell, that's what
you believe in.
No, we're saying what you
talking
believe
about
in. We don't care what everybody else
believe in, motherfucker. Good Lord.
What do I believe? What happens to my soul?
What's your spirituality say to you? Where are you going to go? Are you going to dissolve into the atmosphere, or the body go somewhere? Like whatever.
Consciousness never dies. What?
So you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna reincarnate somewhere. Bitch, let me talk then.
Motherfucker, you talking about anything but.
Okay.
So
no, I understand what he's saying though. I mean, you asked him what he and he gave you his answer. That's how sometimes we don't like to hear what somebody else is saying because it may not jive with what we say. Yeah, I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but you ask him and he gave you what he thought happens.
And there's nothing wrong because there are religions who believe in reincarnation. Like certain Buddhism, they believe in reincarnation, but it depends on your karma. What you do now, you will get in the afterlife.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
I firmly believe that because there are people who, and this isn't known, that remember things specifically about certain parts of history, and they've never been there. And that's remarkable. So they had to get that information from somewhere. So that's one reason why, what he's saying could be true.
I'm gonna let Mad Professor handle this, but I believe in reincarnation. But this before I got married, and first time getting something, I was like, damn, I came quick. And then when I got something again, I thought about being reincarnated again. I came quick again. So was that reincarnated, or was I just happy to be getting some? I don't know. Mad Professor.
You was hyper. That's all that shit was.
I pretend.
I came back for this shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't premature. That shit is foreseen.
Kind of shit I walk
in. But with all seriousness, though, Mad Professor, I know you're a highly religious man. How do you look at
when that happened?
I mean, hey. Every time you say you be going to church, you just be going to church, just be going to church. What is it?
No, he talking about church.
I go to see how the women dress. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Okay, then.
That's why I stopped going to church. I was like, my thoughts is not
right. You got impure thoughts.
Baby, there's a hell.
Them women shouldn't be wearing some of them dresses. Is all I'm saying.
Both of y'all motherfuckers straight on the right.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Both y'all.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on that, What are your thoughts on the afterlife? Do you believe in the afterlife?
Honestly, it's one of those things I think about from time to time, but then I'm like, I don't want to think that deeply because I'm at that age where you're thinking about what's gonna happen soon. So I'm always like, you know what I'll just take it as it comes. I really don't care what happens because this vessel here is gone. So what the hell ever. I really stopped caring a long time. Nora, what? Oh Lord, Nora, I'm Miss Nora. Come on now, that's my girl though. But
but
like I said, I think the only thing I think about after you've died is your mind and your spirit starts re-experiencing the things that you've been through, and I'm not going to say you're born again or you become you're reincarnated as some spirit, but I do believe that once you die, you become your energy is released back into the universe where it came from.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not going to say you're on a conscious level where you know exactly what you're doing. You're just there. That's always what I thought about it, because I'm like, I don't want to think about if my consciousness is still trapped in this body, that I'm sitting there laying at the top of a casket waiting for somebody to come and steal all the shit that I'm buried with and going, oh, well, this is fucking interesting. Let me count all the seams in this silk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you wait for the when they say the rapture, when everybody will be judgment day and everybody get judged.
Right. I give no credence to that because the Bible never actually speaks of a rapture. So I give no credence to that at all.
Okay. What about you, Pharaoh, man? What Tim Dog say? Your thoughts on the afterlife?
Like I said, I haven't really. I'm like a mad professor. I don't want to think about stuff like that. But with that being said, I do believe in reincarnation or gathering, like the movie Soul.
Oh yeah,
that movie.
I like
that movie pisses me off so much.
The
only two fucking black movies that Pixar ever did, or Disney ever did, one Pixar, one Disney, and both the black people can't be people through the whole fucking movie. One woman a fucking frog, the other dude a fucking spirit and a disembodied spirit.
The princess.
You're right.
She was the black.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah,
she wasn't black in the movie. She was green.
That's a hard thing to. Yeah, because it's too many avenues, too many thought processes, too many religions. You want to believe in something, but at the end of the day, I kind of take the Buddhist way of reincarnation and come back and helping others. But you also know there was a movie. What's that movie with where you have a demon? You have a demon that's supposed to be your alter ego. No, it was who?
I say
the Golden Compass. The Golden Compass.
Okay, I didn't. That was part of the Narnia Chronicles. I never actually watched.
Yeah,
that
so the Golden Compass, they had a very decent, another look or another take on how you are here on this planet and how you have an animal that complements your style of life or who you are or your personality. And I thought that was very interesting. And, like once again, animals are more spiritually connected to this planet than most of us because our intelligence, as far as I'm concerned, kills it. We think too much instead of actually
lack
being
thereof.
Yeah,
it's not the lack thereof.
But yeah, I believe reincarnation is probably what's going to happen. And then I don't believe you're going to have memories of if you was here before or not.
And let me just add one thing to that. Now, as far as spirits or ghosts, now there are supposedly good ones and bad ones. What do you think happened to those people? I mean,
they in limbo.
No, that's Mad Professor. Didn't you say y'all had ghosts in your house?
Yes, for a long time.
What kind of ghosts? I mean, did they move shit around? Or
you can't. Well, see, the when you say bullshit around, you're thinking more of a poltergeist, which is a different kind of thing. What it is was the spirits that inhabited this house. There was a couple that my sister and I would talk to, and there was one that scared the living piss out of Conspiracy Brother when he was younger. That Negro turned white as bleached ass teeth. When he
that what happened to his hair. That what happened to the hair right there.
We were having a Christmas. We were having a Christmas party, and you know how it is back in the day. The kids weren't allowed to intermingle with the adults, so we were upstairs, and we went into the bedroom, and Conspiracy Brother looked up in the corner, and I mean, this Negro, I'll be fucked. We almost had to sedate this boy. He was terrified of whatever he saw in that goddamn room. Nobody else saw it. By this time,
dead people.
How old were you?
He might have been 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay.
So what did
that's
you
the
see?
same age in my. That's the same age as my son. That he saw.
At that age, you're still connected, and your mind hasn't been influenced.
Yeah, but I mean, but was it a form? Was it a face? Was it?
He probably put that shit so far out of his memory. And behind so much smoke.
Shit.
Yeah,
I do know. They said you at 3 years old, your brain naturally does a brain dump. I mean, you know what I'm saying? To make room for you to grow. So I can see where that's going. I mean, that's not science says that.
I got you. I got you. He said it was king.
No, and it's the same thing happened to my son, but his mom, she could see spirits and stuff. But what I'm saying is the ghosts, were they haunting ghosts or they were just there because
they were just
there? Spirits.
Okay, I mean, right. One of them did kind of assault me when I was younger, but I mean, it wasn't. Puppy? No, nigga. There wasn't no fucking baby oil involved.
Yeah, because we had a little boy. He was about
making me curse.
3 or 4 years old. And my son used
you say you were trying to stop.
Exactly. I get on this bitch and start cursing.
How did he accost you? How did the ghost accost you?
He just scratched up my legs and shit.
Oh, you tried to do a puppy. You fought back.
We never knew because when we chased him, the motherfucker disappeared around the corner.
Yeah,
literally. Nigga, I was pissed because, like I said, my sister and I would sit there and conversate with these motherfuckers, and one of them one day decided to scratch my legs. Bitch, my legs are beautiful.
You try to talk to you, man.
So
the
house that
had ghosts in.
Yeah.
No, but see, Mad Professor.
Remember the night that I left?
What?
Hey, no, the night, because for some reason. He had a trash can that had that lid that looks like a V in a you could rock it, you put some trash in and a rock. So one evening he said, yeah, it used to be hanging around here, and he turned the lid upside down and it just stayed there. I looked at Brian and said, hey man, I'll see you later. I'm out.
Davey used to come over and he used to hate sitting. I had that open thing by the kitchen and I had the stool. He said he hates sitting there because he'll look down and he'll see somebody down the hallway. And there was an old man that was in the house. And he only stayed on that half of the house, but his spirit was trapped there. And he was never like he never like the only thing he would do is fuck with the trash can. Like if you try to do something in the trash can, and it was up. That bitch, the bitch will go down as soon as you try and throw it in. Because I used to do that shit on purpose. Like, you got me, bitch.
I'm telling you, he did that when I was there. I was like, I'll see you later.
You know what's funny is I have always had an opinion rather that when you pass on, your spirit just moves on to another dimension that's kind of connected to this one, where you go and live maybe you go and live your life with the other choices you would have made from birth to death again.
I ever tell y'all that story? Did I tell you the story?
You remember between the two.
You gotta go live out your karma.
Yeah, Juan, bro. I got time.
Hey, you know what? Before we move on, I ever told you the story about? I think I told you the story about. I dreamt about my sister one time. Yeah, she came to me, and of course I knew she was dead, and I was like, "How are you here?" And because I said, "In my dream, you're dead." That's one of the only dreams I can actually remember is talking to her, and she say, "Well, yeah, I'm dead in your world, but here I'm still alive." Then she said, "In the dream, I still remember, but if you die here, you're really dead." So, Manifest, what you just said about going into another plane or whatnot. Because she was dead already. Hey, I'm talking about. She was talking about where she was at.
Yeah,
where she was at. She say, "But if you die here, you really dead."
Yeah, okay.
Energy can't be created nor destroyed, so consciousness is still there. It just moves like my brother said. It moves to a different dimension, and some people are reborn because when you have karma that's built up, you have to clear that. Yeah. And if you haven't cleared it all, you keep cycling back, and you have to deal with the same shit in different form. So
I got you.
But see, remember what I said about my mom, and she believes the reason why she believes in that is because there is not really scientific, but scientific hypothesis that Easter Island and a lot of these other places that have certain mounds, they were energy mounds, and they were connected to portals that brought people from other worlds to this world.
I told y'all about that.
Yeah, but hold on. And the thing is, y'all heard about the what's the place? It's in Wyoming, where the cows used to die, and they doing a scientific. It's something ranch, Skywalker Ranch. Now, Skywalker Ranch, the scientists believe is one of these energy places where they created portals. No, Juan, we just opening our eyes. Other than looking for ice, looking for us, we watching books. How about that?
and I just noticed.
Hey, Juan is stupid.
Comment. No, Juan, I make a little bit too much money for crack, my boy. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm gonna do anything.
Go ahead, Whitney Houston.
I'm gonna do anything.
Go ahead, Whitney Houston.
I'm throwing that powder. I'm just saying.
That's what Whitney used to say. What Whitney used to say? I make too much money. Yeah, go ahead. Finish your thought.
But the thing is, Einstein. No, but Einstein had a theory that that the universe the time folds, and when it folds, in between there's a portal that's between our world and another world. And right now there are things going on, like in Egypt underground. They don't know where the water came from, but Egypt, we all know Egypt used to be underwater one time, but the Sphinx used to be on water, and they had plants and everything around. There's caves in Syria that have magnetic properties that no scientists can explain, and perfect built blocks on an island that is, has magnetic activity. So scientists believe that these areas were once portals, energy that could open up portals so that people can travel back and forth in time and space.
Well, Tim, if you die before I do, make sure you go and come back and tell me how did you travel. All right.
No. I mean, there's
only one real portal. That's between a woman's legs. Is the only portal into this place. Now you can let things into your body if you
like
not.
Like we say, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they say. You see,
leave a Stargate.
You see that? When you see that light and you being born, that's them pulling you out again. You like, no, don't do it. Matt Professor, you wasn't on here earlier, man. We talked about this situation with the coach out of Michigan. I'm gonna get your thoughts about that, man. Have you looked into it at all or heard anything about it?
Honestly, no, because to me it's just another brother losing a job for doing some using the job doing some shit that white coach has been doing for eternity. So I ain't even
another one bites the dust.
I mean, the thing of it is, the only difference between Coach Sherrod and Emil Udoka is Udoka was actually winning. Sherrod, Michigan had a shit year this year. So it kind of made it easy for them to say, all right, you can go ahead and get your ass out of here.
Okay. All right.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. And Matt, you wasn't here for the second one. We talked about this happened about 2 years ago. And I know you probably do some shit like this. I think you or Joy did it.
Man, don't play it again. That's too long.
I think Joy was on a bike. He did her road rage. We showed a video of a guy in Portland. And he had to be somewhere, and they was having a parade. And he got so mad that he actually rode through all the cones, got on the side of the road, almost ran people over just to get where he needed to go. And then to come to find out he was a sex offender. He was a sex offender, and he wouldn't stop for the police. So, Matt Professor, have you ever been that mad when you did some shit like that?
I was going to say he must have been on a booty call, but I guess not. Anyway, that'd have been kind of crass. That'd have been kind of crass to say that at the point. So I'm gonna move on.
He was getting no booty. Well, he was getting booty. That's why I was asking in jail.
Honestly, road rage is the only rage I get nowadays because I hate stupid people behind the fucking wheel. That shit today I was about to fuck somebody up for. I'm doing okay. The road I was on has a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, so I'm conservatively doing close to 50. And this motherfucker turns in front of me.
What the hell?
This motherfucker turns in front of me, and I'm running up on his bumper, and Joy going, boy, what the fuck? And I'm like, he came out. Where's his responsibility in this shit?
Hold on.
But I'm gonna tell you what the worst road rage I've ever had, actually. Joy and I'm gonna try to make this shit quick. I picked up Joy for lunch on my lunch break one day when we were in Baton Rouge, and I was leaving the car with her. But I had to get back to work, and getting off the interstate to get to my job, there was an infinite lane. Now you know when there's an infinite lane with a turn, you just keep fucking turning. This jackass in a Cadillac CTSV decided to stop and sit, and he just looked. So I'm blowing my fucking horn. I'm like, you piece of shit, come the fuck. I'm laying it out. And then this motherfucker decided to come out slow. So I went around this bitch, and he got up on my bumper because he was in the lane I needed to be in. And he's playing with me. So I'm like, you want to play, motherfucker? Come follow me, bitch. Follow me to work. And this motherfucker actually did. So
you sure it wasn't King? You sure it wasn't King? Because King followed somebody.
He's never had a Cadillac.
He followed somebody for 30 miles.
I've almost done that before. I'm not even. I did that shit last year to this person. This motherfucker was so terrified. This bitch drove through to 3 businesses trying to find somebody to protect them, and I'm like, don't be a bitch now, motherfucker. But anyway, I digress. This one,
Matt Professor. This you, Matt Professor.
Nigga, is you crazy?
No, I wasn't crazy. I was pissed. So anyway, Joy and I in the car, and I'm telling this motherfucker follow me, and I'll be damned, he followed me back to work. And here's the thing: shit. I don't remember how I stopped the car, but before I could remember the car being put in park, I was out the fucking door walking to his car, and I'm like, motherfucker, are you stupid? You gonna come here and fuck with me and get your ass kicked? Get your bitch ass out of this car, and I will fuck you up. Now, my boss is standing on the side of the building with his wife looking at all this shit happen. And he said, you going to whip my ass? I said, yes, motherfucker. The moment you step out this fucking car, now I'm 2 feet from his door. The moment you step out this car, I'm going to beat the living shit out of you. Get the fuck out your car. And he said, oh, you going to beat my ass. And before I could say another word from behind me, yeah, motherfucker, we going to beat your ass because this is Joy. She done got out the car and got behind me too. So
Thug life. Boy, y'all thug life out there.
We about to beat this motherfucker's ass. And when he realized he was gonna get that ass whipped, he peeled out that bitch so goddamn quick. And my boss look at me and Joy and go, "Oh, they real. They're two of them real." I'm like, "Yeah," because this dude was about to get stomped out.
Well,
I know
Joy
Joel
said you
denied
gotta get that ass
happened,
beat.
but that shit was so funny, dude.
Hey, Pharaoh, I'm gonna give them the white clap. I'm gonna give them the white clap. Joy about to go get some. About to whip some ass. Nothing wrong with that, man. But like I say, though, I never had road rage like that because, like I say,
I'm gonna tell you why I get road rage, because the deadliest weapons ever created are fucking vehicles. Cars are the deadliest weapons man has ever created, and we created them to go fast as shit, and now they're big and heavy. So if somebody does something stupid and endanger, and I feel like they've endangered my life in my car, I want to fuck them up every time.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm not mad at you, man, Professor. I got you.
I told him I just get in front of a car that's in the left lane driving slow. I just get in front of them and slow down, make sure they get in the other lane.
I take my foot off the accelerator. If I'm doing 80 and somebody comes up on my bumper, I take my foot off the accelerator and see how far they're gonna take the shit down.
I just try to
that's extreme right there.
Fuck that. Well, see, Joy used to get mad when I'd brake check, so I figured out a new way. I just decelerate.
Hey Juan, I'm gonna tell the wife, man, you talking about it now.
I was gonna mention that, but I've never seen Juan's wife.
I'm trying to figure out how Al King got into the mix, though. He done brought Al King into the mix. He's talking about
how he drives.
Yeah,
I was telling
big and heavy.
So I was talking about.
See, Joy just said she just said he was about to get his ass whipped because he was gonna get stomped out. I was gonna have a Cadillac CTSV.
Man, Professor, butt beat.
Yeah, don't be trying to put words in her mouth.
No, I'm saying what she said that day.
Oh,
okay. I got it.
Oh,
what you about to say, Carol?
She's trying to be good.
She's trying to be good. Now she was gonna be some ass.
Al King got rolled up real quick on me one day, and I was like, "Man, why are you driving so fast?" He goes, "I'm driving like you." As he rolled his window up, and he drove off. That's you.
That's gangster.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. No. Fellas, like I say, it's Freestyle Friday, and you combine two shows into one. Oh man, our favorite pastor is back.
Wait, man, I got my picture up.
Oh, you got your shit up?
Oh,
you ready? There it is. There it is.
Hey, read that.
Woo! What this say?
Thomas Wathouse was an English circus performer who lived in the 18th century. He is most famously known for having the world's longest nose, which measured 7.5 inches long. He must have done it at least once. I was thinking the same shit, Freaky Post. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same shit.
Hell yeah.
That dude got a nose job, don't he?
Hey, I bet that was the longest thing on his body.
Yup, longer than his. 7 inches. Oh shit, man! Hey, talk about what's that? Scratch and sniff.
All right, Joy.
Scratch and sniff.
Look at Juan. It's about 2 for 1.
Oh, that's a damn shame. So Juan, he was doing it from behind, bro.
Oh my god.
I
saw that. I said, man, I got to share this with you guys, man. This is ridiculous.
Now, what our favorite pastor did this time, man?
No, I'm sure. No, we're not gonna fast track past this shit right Pharaoh did. I'm trying to.
I'm trying to. I am trying to go past that shit. I'm sorry. Because you know damn well some women go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what type of circus performer this dude was.
Hey.
Oh, they call it porn stars now.
Yeah. That's the crazy shit right there.
Yeah. Boy. Come here.
I'm just curious. What happened at his birth? Did he give his mom an accidental orgasm? I mean, I'd like to know these things.
No.
They had to turn his mom a G-spot on the way out.
No. They had to turn him. That'll come straight
I
out
don't know
when he
what to
gets in the
say.
head
This
and turn his
is
ass.
one of the few times that I'm speechless. I don't have shit to say about this, man.
You're uncomfortable with this
shit
topic.
fuck me up. This shit fuck me up. Harold, you finally fucked my whole thought part, my whole thought process up with this bullshit that you just posted.
Yeah,
I don't have shit.
Hey, that shit was funny as hell when I saw it. I was like,
That's funny the hell to me. Oh shit. Oh man.
That's horrible,
fellas, man. There's a lot of conversation going on about when should you stop dressing young and start dressing your age. But our favorite pastor, he got another thing that he said that we need to abide by as well.
Everything is tight. Men wearing you getting your pants mixed up with your lady. You know, come on, we got to do better, fellas. Fellas, let's do better. There's nowhere in the world, beloved, that you should be like, oh man, y'all shirts are getting mixed up. She like, is this yours? You like, oh no, babe, you got on my shirt. How she fitted? In some cases, because of her back.
There we go.
Some cases.
There we go.
Some cases. Expanded back. But you want to be in there talking about you ready, honey? No, your back is wide as mine. And if she laying the covers naked and she laying flat, you don't know if that's a man that done crept in your bed. Who, sir? Sir. Oh, hey, honey. That's why it's important that we take care of ourselves. It's important.
So don't wear the tight shit and say woman.
I don't know what throws me off more, his hair or the fucking eye patch.
Oh, I know that.
I ain't heard nothing you say because I was watching the curve on that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what threw me off more.
That motherfucker got a U hairline.
Like I said, I know it's a comedy sketch now. It's a comedy sketch, man. That shit's funny to me. I don't give a fuck nobody say, man. That shit is funny.
This cannot be serious. It's
a comedy sketch, man.
Comedy because there's no way anybody's taking this guy seriously. I'm sorry. Not with that hair. Not with that haircut.
I didn't know why he got a
it's comedy though.
See, I'm curious. That's what I wanted to know. I'm curious to know if one of his hairs actually spiked his cornea or some shit, or did he get hairspray in his eye or hair gel rather? Because I know he used a whole lot of gel to keep that shit down.
No, what happened was, because it's a long video, what happened was he said that he got into it with some YNs and some YNs whipped his ass.
Man,
young nigga
with some
that
YNs.
ass.
Come on, if he got in a fight with a YN, they would have cut his hair. Get the fuck out of here, man. But I want us to talk about, because a lot of people are talking about this. I don't know if y'all follow academics and these other guys, but they're going back and forth, basically saying that at a certain age, you shouldn't try to dress like you're still young. And a lot of people, well, you might agree, but a lot of people is basically saying, hey, I dress the way that I feel. And if I want to dress young, maybe that's how I feel. I still think that I'm young. But Mad Professor, you said you agree. I'm going to get your point first. Tell you what, I'm going to tell you what happened in my store about a month and a half ago. This man came in the store. He had to be in his early 70s, late 60s. This motherfucker was dressed like he was waiting on a school bus. And I'm like, he had on the baggy ass sweatpants, the high tops Air Force Ones barely strung up, bandana on his fucking head. Open shirt trying to show what physique he used to have, but now a wife beater covered it up with a stain of it, of course. And the fucking sweatsuit was red. I'm like, if this motherfucker, and I was just waiting to hear what he would have to say. So he strolled up to one of the young ladies that work with, hey girl, look, let me tell you about me. And she like, I don't want to know about you. I don't care about what do I want to know about you? You can't do nothing for me because it don't even look like you could pay a bill. And at this point, I'm sorry that when you turn 40, stop dressing like you a teenager. It ain't working for you. I'm sorry. In fact, when you turn 30, stop dressing like a teenager. I don't care. I've always dressed maturely. Always. I don't like seeing these old men trying to pick up these young girls that they know damn well if they was able to get in the bed, they're gonna give them a fucking heart attack because they mixed up their Viagra and whatever else they was taking. And just act your age, old man. Fuck, just act. These young, you're not going to the club. Hey girl, I got that bill money. They don't care. They don't care, man. Stop it.
Hey,
Just
that's
stop.
one person say dress your age. What about you, that conspiracy brother? How you look at it? And you know, do you think that when you get a certain age, you shouldn't dress like you used to dress back in the day, or as the young people dress now?
But if your ass cheeks ain't hanging out, you ain't dressing as a young person. So you're good. That's
No, I've seen old men. I've seen 50 and 60-year-olds with fucking sagging ass pants.
Well, they
Stop.
trying to dress like a young person.
Stop it.
That's what them young boys do. But they've been doing this shit for years, having their ass cheeks hanging out. So, you know, that's what they want to do. Shit, you want a boyfriend? Go get your boyfriend. Touche.
Well, that's what the sagging means. Shit.
Yeah, they want.
Well, we all know that's how it started in prison, because they take your belt. That's what they say. That's what they say. And of course, if you sagging in prison, that means that your ass is available. But Pharaoh, is there a certain age where you should stop? And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you think about fashion and the young kids now, they're basically repeating the fashion that we grew up on.
No, the fuck they ain't.
No,
they hell they not.
I never wore baggy ass pants, showing my ass out.
I know what you're trying to say.
We all know where that came
us
from.
on this panel, we didn't dress
that's
like
bullshit.
that.
I'm gonna tell you how I know that's bullshit, because our generation, when they started that bullshit sagging.
No, we talking about the skinny jeans, the skirts, the all the other shit.
No, yeah, but that shit.
I ain't doing none of that shit.
No, I'm talking about what Tim Dog. I'm talking about what Tim Dog talk about, the baggy jeans and the sagging. Our generation started that bullshit.
Right.
We started that bullshit.
Right.
Trust me.
Yeah, baggy pants, but not the sagging ass.
Some people today, they got the skinny jeans, the skirts, the tight. No, I mean, you did have for some D's that had the net shirts with the nipples
leather.
out. But I mean, they were.
My thing is back when we were all younger. The girls could dress provocatively without showing all their ass like they do nowadays.
Right.
I don't mind.
It depends on where I'm at.
With that being said, I would say, yes, as you get older, you should, scale back on a lot of things that you did because you are older. But if you look at rock play, people that did the rocks music, cowboys and all that, they all still dress the same through their whole life, right? Because it's more conservative look. Yeah. I might be like, I'm 54. I'm still gonna wear my Jordans. I'm still gonna wear nice pants. I'm still gonna wear a nice shirt, but I'm not gonna go out here wearing anything that's gonna look crazy. But a lot of older men, like what Matt Professor was saying, we see him every now and then. Hey man, you might want to give that up, whatever you got going on. But not saying we can't still dress like we were when we was younger. You just got to do it a better way.
I'm a hot boy. Sit your 75-year-old ass down.
Yeah, I do believe.
Only thing hot about you is that fucking Pepto-Bismol you got warming up at home. Go sit your ass down.
See
that Geritol going through his system.
Yeah, I'd say because I'm not going to be 70 years old dressed like that. It's crazy. It's bananas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but before some of you, Tim Dog, let me do a little quick pushback. Pharaoh, so if the young guys see you wearing the Jordans and they seeing you dressed like, they say, look at this motherfucker still trying to be young.
No,
see, no. I'm just saying, and that's why I'm saying about. Yeah, that's the way that you normally dress.
No, that's
the way that you normally dress. Different because Jordans are a fashion style or a fashion.
But I got that. But
because here's the thing: Jordans once again started with our generation, which is why.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's y'all are saying exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. My problem is when, like I said, when there's clearly somebody who's waiting for their Social Security check to come through the mail, because they're not smart enough to get a bank account with direct deposit, and they dressing like they're going to the high school dance later on. It gets kind of old.
Yeah.
I got.
Because I know my son's friends at work. When I come in, I have my Jordans on and stuff. Everybody, all the young people, like, man, Metzger be having them shoes. They don't ever look down on me, man. So I don't worry about that. But I would not be like what the professor said, dressed a certain provocative way, trying to pick somebody up. That's not going to happen. So yes,
I got you.
We can be old and dress decent, but don't be indecent when you dress.
I got you, Tim Dog. And no, you older than all of us. You had the gachos and the hard bottom shoes and the penny loafers and
the penny loafers with the Michael Jackson high waters.
He had suspenders on your shorts. Had suspenders on your shorts and shit.
Don't forget the zoot suit.
Oh, you talking about the Urkel? He had the Urkel.
Yeah, he had the Urkel.
Don't forget his zoot suit.
No.
You had your zoot suit.
Tim started out barefoot. That's how the world started. They ain't had no goddamn shoes. They just was walking.
That ain't right. That ain't right at all, man.
No, what's your thoughts, man, about with the young people basically saying that at a certain age, when people in general saying at a certain age, you shouldn't dress like you still young, and even though you feel young at heart.
I kind of agree with Farrell. I wear my Jordans, I wear my Adidas, I wear my Reeboks. I wear my Nikes.
Orthopedic versions.
The motherfucker say you got them Jesus sandals.
Oh damn.
Anyway,
throw that bitch.
Like Farrell said,
yeah,
and they're not dirty, messed up. I've always kept my sneakers pretty clean.
Yes, sir.
And because it's a representation of myself. It's a representation of me. I can't, even when I'm going to Walmart, I'm always putting on some shoes, some nice shoes. If I'm wearing a shirt that's dirty, messed up, I'll change that. And if my hair is messed up, I'll put on a nice hat. But I cannot go out looking.
What you're saying is you're presentable when you go out.
And that's my point.
I'm dressing presentable. I'm not
right.
doing anything.
And I'm not, but when I see the young cats, they got their pants hanging down almost off their ass, if not off their ass. And I don't knock them for that, but when they come into my house, I understand you wear that, but can you pull them up when you're in my house? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No. We talk about the older people that dress that way.
Well, no, I've never seen an older person like that, but
Shit,
the older people, not with their pants hanging off, but I've seen
here do you do?
Oh no, I've seen some, they still wearing trying to wear the chain and the the older guys who are trying to fit in.
Let me ask you this then, Tim Dog. Then I want everybody to answer this. So, like you just said, like if you just met me for the first time, if you met me in the early 20s and you saw that I dress, if you saw me dressing like you just say, hey, with the pants sagging, the chains on. Now we progress through time, and I'm at the age that I'm at now. But you knew this is how I dressed back when you first met me. Would you still feel that same way and say, hey, it's time for you to grow up? Or would you say, oh man, this is how you always dressed? He just being himself.
No.
Okay.
I would say, man, what the hell are you trying to prove?
At a certain point, your man got to grow up.
Yeah. Believe it or not,
that's what I'm saying. I'm asking the question.
No, me, I would personally say something to you. Like, man, what the hell are you trying to do? But I had experienced someone in my family like that. They go to the point where they wearing mini skirts and blue contacts and trying to be 20 when they know they 50 years older. So I with some people it's just a mentality of not wanting to grow up, or the reality that they're not going to be the way they used to be.
Okay, Matt Professor, you like I say, I've been that way all my life. Why should I change because you think I should change? I still feel young. Okay.
Honestly, it's not about changing so much. It's about growing the fuck up and maturing. Your style, I'm not saying your style has to mature with you, but it should. I mean, you should show the transitions in life. The fact that you're trying to dress the way you were in your 20s tells me you ain't ready to get old. You ain't ready to get old yet. You're not ready for the responsibility, apparently, or you hate the responsibility, and you're not ready to tell yourself, hey, maybe I should think a little bit differently. Because we all know that old guy that still think he's a young player and he's still trying to pick up on women all day, knowing goddamn well that he don't have a Viagra prescription. He has ED and can't afford a sports car, so he's fucked out. He's fucked out of getting a woman anyway. But we all know that guy. We all
got
know him.
ED and can't afford the prescription.
What I'm saying is, at some point you let that young shit go. What does the parable say? When I was a child, I thought and acted as a young child, but when I got older, I had to let those childish things go. Dressing is part of that. I'm sorry, it just is. It's just like the other day I went to my company Christmas party. I had on a pair of patent leather J's, black jeans, a turtleneck, and the sweater. And people like, hold on, Mr. Sean got on J's, because they've never seen that side of me, because I felt I was casual. But I mean, in that kind of sense, it's fine. But like I said, if you wouldn't have noticed the Jordans, you just thought I was just dressed to go out somewhere.
Right.
I got you. Conspiracy brother, man. Fuck these old motherfuckers. These old motherfuckers trying to change my style. They're trying to tell me I can't dress the way I used to dress. What do you say, conspiracy brother?
Do you, goddamn it?
I knew I was going to get one. I knew I was going to get one.
Yeah, be the fool that you are.
Say, bro, you see them as a fool, but if somebody's happy and content with what they're doing.
See, I see him as a fool. Other people see him as a joke.
Let me finish. Let me finish, Tim Dog. Let me finish. Go ahead, conspiracy brother. I'm still young. I still want to sag my pants. I'm still got them. I want to be. Yeah, say thank you. I want to be young. I want to dress like I did when I was 20. But like the only difference is, I take care of my responsibilities. I live my life. But this is how I want to dress. This is how I want to look. So let me be happy. What you say, conspiracy brother?
Don't worry, be happy, goddamn
it. That's what I'm saying.
And all I say is
lonely.
Happiness.
And be
lonely.
Rest your age.
Be comfortable. Because that's what it's all about, is being yourself. If that's who you are, do you. If you enjoy the way you look back in them days, that's like they say when guys was getting the most play, they keep that style. They say when guys the most tail feather, that's their go-to haircut.
And guess what? He gonna be picking up with that tail feather. The 50-year-old he was picking up when he was 20.
Hey, to the nursing home. Hey, lady, let me push you a wheelchair.
She 62. That's all he getting.
And the reason I said, because I really don't give a shit. If I'm going somewhere where I need to look decent, I'm gonna look good. If I'm just going out, I don't give a fuck, because I look good regardless of what I got on. It don't even matter. If you judge me for what I got on, I give zero fucks. Because if you know what I say, go buy my shit that you want me to wear. If you don't like what I got on so bad, go buy the clothes you want me to have on, and I won't wear that shit. But I know that you thought that much of me to go buy that shit. That's how I
got you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, man on the street.
Okay, sir.
I said, man on the street. Your name is.
Okay, Tim. Man.
Can you fit the same size clothes when you were 20?
No, they make them different sizes.
Okay,
but they make them in different sizes though. So my thing is, why
would you want to wear the same clothes?
No. Yeah, because like the spiritual brother said, at that point in time, you thought you was the flyest thing. So why should I mess up perfection when back then I got to do what I wanted to do, and now it still have the same effect? I'm not saying that's me, but I'm saying that as an older man, who are we to tell them they need to change their style, especially if they like being that way? What they say, you're only as old as you think. I think I might have messed it up, but if I think I'm still young, that person should be able to, even though they might look crazy in our eyes, but who are we to tell them that they look crazy
anyway?
So you gonna be Jerome or Mark?
No. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I may look at you, and I may look at you and say, this motherfucker, look how he dressed. He's dressed stupid as hell. Who the hell wears a tie? Who the hell? See what I'm saying? So now I'm judging you by the way that you look, but you think that you look fly. Just like an older person might think they look fly by them looking young. I don't have an issue with it. What you say, Pharaoh?
As impressive
Gotta get
as
Pharaoh
you
back in
can
here.
still be immature in the mind. Your clothes don't determine your maturity level. So you can't say you got your clothes got to mature as you, because you can mature mentally and still want to dress a certain way. Because I know there's plenty of motherfuckers that dress nice because that's what they got to do.
You know what an older man dressing like that tells me is he's still trying to bet on his rap career. Dude, just let it go. Let it go.
He's trying to still bet on his hairline.
I would say that.
Pharaoh, what you got to say, Pharaoh?
Pharaoh?
You're clothes fishing. That's like hat fishing. Nah. I say you dress the way you feel. You dress how you feel. You dress. Clothes are a way, just like shoes, just like your car, your house, what you eat. It's who you are. Now, we can all judge each other. That's fine. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm not paying his bills or her bills, and she ain't paying mine. I really don't give a damn. Yes, I might look at somebody and be like, "Oh, that's a little crazy," or then they look at me and be like, "And why this old guy got whatever on?" But guess what? I'm dressing how I feel. What makes me feel good. So I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, and that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I don't care, and I've always been like that. I dress how I feel, what makes me look good. I know I'm not the same size I was before, so I buy clothes to complement my fucking new 5-month belly.
Nowhere near it.
So I try to keep my hair a little bit because some of us ain't got hair, so I try to keep mine.
Ain't gonna never be.
You know what I mean?
I guess what it boils down to, Pharaoh, and I think we all can say the same thing. You dress how you feel, and nobody gonna tell you how that you look crazy. I mean, if y'all would see me out here with skinny jeans on, I hope y'all would say, "Chuck, let it go."
I was gonna say, hey man on the street, do you really dress like that? That's what I was gonna ask.
Your balls are gonna tell you to let
that's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? Because, but I guess what I'm saying is, it's your personal preference, how you feel, the way that you dress. Now, we may look at a person like young kids look at a guy that wears a suit. They look at him as a square. But we look at that guy, damn, that's a professional guy right there. Whatever. They may look at a guy with skinny jeans on, high waters, with a short ass jacket, sagging, trying to sag, and they'd be like, "Man, that dude is fly." It's like Pharaoh said, it's your personal taste. And I just wanted to have that conversation because it seems though that a lot of people are talking about you should stop dressing a certain way because you are a certain age. And I agree with Pharaoh. You dress how you feel. Don't think about nobody else. I don't care if y'all think that the man on the street, damn, he's trying to dress young. No, I'm dressing how I feel. This is how I feel today. Tomorrow, I may have a suit on.
Exactly.
And that's the dynamic that
every day is.
Yeah, and that's the dynamic that I'm talking about, because the way that they're saying is that you can't, if they had their way, manifest, you can't put your J's on. You should have hard bottom shoes on. Tim Dog, you shouldn't have your Reeboks on. You should have hard bottom. You should have penny loafers on. No, you dress how you feel because that's your style.
Like I said, I've always been, you do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, let's not kid ourselves. The thing, even when you see somebody dressed, when you see a 70-year-old and 60-year-old dressed like a 20-year-old, the first thing you're not thinking is, oh, I'm sure he's happy with the way he dressed. The first thing you're thinking of is, what the fuck, dude? Come on, Grandpa.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I say.
Yeah, and you know.
So I'm gonna agree with Ryan.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I say, man. And I say this about myself.
You're right.
This motherfucker stuck in the 90s.
Exactly. That's my thing. Exactly.
This motherfucker stuck in the 90s.
Al been stuck in the 80s since I can remember. But I agree with Ryan though. Certain types of clothes should not be out in public, like pajamas or the bonnets and all that other shit. When you leave home, you should always be presentable.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You're saying that while you also said presentable is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly.
Right.
So, I mean, you can't bemoan one and not the other.
Yeah.
I guess it hurt in their eyes. They just lazy.
And that's my thing. I bemoan all of it because when I see a dumbass girl with a bonnet in public, I want to snatch that shit off her goddamn bonnet, rollers, or any other thing that you shouldn't bring out of the house.
Since you brought that up, Math Professor, since you brought that up, what about the brothers wearing the wave caps? Because we used to wear the wave caps all the goddamn time.
I didn't wear
that was the
shit in
style
public.
back then.
I didn't wear that shit in public.
Okay.
Because you know whose style that was?
Wear a wave cap.
You know whose style that was? Gang members. That's where that shit came from. Gang members in prison. That wasn't me. I'm sorry. I was far too preppy for that bullshit.
I got you. Yeah,
Tim Dog. You don't wipe Tim off the.
Yeah, he done talk shit. Man, I mean, conspiracy brother. What you say, conspiracy brother? I haven't heard from you in a while. About anything, man. Like you just go down that hill. Be you. Dress the way you want to dress. Live your life.
Yeah.
Find your inner soul. The 12 steps to finding my inner soul, ladies and gentlemen.
Learning my soul's name. It's a different style.
I got you, my brother.
Like I said, me personally, whatever I got on, I'm good with in that moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm dressing for comfort in that moment. And depending upon what the moment called for is what I'm gonna dress for. Like I don't have no particular style. Like I just put on,
Man, fuck that. No pajamas in public. Goddamn it. No pajamas in public.
I think we can all agree, man.
Don't come back with your gray hair, taco meat showing, with gold chains and shit. Let's just be real. Yeah, there's a certain way we dress when we supposed to go out, and there's a certain way we supposed to stay home. Yeah, no. And it's just certain clothes that you wear when you leave home, and certain clothes you wear when you're at home. But once again, when you dress how you feel, I get it. But I don't want to see no gray taco hair shit.
Stop looking.
Nigga, this ain't TV. I can't turn the channel.
Exactly. I got you, man.
Turn your head, goddamn.
I guess at the end of the day, though, you dress the way that you dress, and if you feel happy the way that you dress, but be mindful that people are going to judge you, and they're going to see you in a certain way.
Hey, they can judge my bank account too. Fuck them.
But you just say that you don't want them to wear their goddamn pajamas. Now, see, Matt Professor, you can't, like you said, you can't have it both ways, Pharaoh. God damn it. Stay on one side of the goddamn
fence. Way I want, man.
No, man, because you keep jumping. You jumping from one side to the goddamn mother.
Hey,
where the fuck are you going to be at?
Hey, don't wear no goddamn pajamas. I don't want to see no
then.
Right?
Okay.
And I don't want to see no bonnets. I don't want to see no slippers. I want to see the Incredible Hulk slippers.
All right. So now don't say nothing. When I say if I wear my pajamas, that's the way I feel. That's the way I want to be. Don't say nothing. See what I'm saying? Why are you judging me? See
that, because I know you. I don't know them.
Why you judging me?
I know you. I don't know the one that looks.
I come by your house, man. You got to be presentable.
There you go. There it is, man. Exactly. If I got see you, man. Socks, nigga, get new socks.
I got you, baby. That's how it is.
You know what? I want to ask you, fella. Any of y'all have underwear with holes in them and refuse to get rid of them because that shit is comfortable?
Oh, no. I learned that from my mama. Never, ever. If you see a little hole, you let me know and throw them shits away. Never wear holy drawers.
No, Kim Bella.
I want you to notice.
I learned. I learned.
Hold on. I'm glad you said. I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that, Matt Professor. And this is. Do your wife buy your underwear or do you buy your own?
I buy my underwear.
Your wife better
anybody else?
Your underwear.
Shit, what is it? She buy me underwear all the goddamn time. Fuck y'all.
If she want to spend her money on get me, what kind of wear? I want these right here. Can you get
see, why you judging me? See what I'm saying? Pharaoh's a judging motherfucker. Look at he just judged me.
That's why he got
my draw.
You know his middle name is Bougie.
My draws is my draws. God damn it.
No.
Hey.
No.
Tell you what. If Joy says that I want to get these for you, and you point them out,
he gonna wear them. Bad Professor just be talking shit.
How much you want to bet? If I don't like something that somebody buys me, I will never touch it.
No. I didn't say she asked you what kind you want. That's what I'm saying.
And I tell, oh well, if she asks and I tell her, that's something different. But if she just goes and buys something that I don't like, I will not wear it. I've always been that way. I have shit people gave me 5 Christmases ago that I've yet to wear because I don't like it.
Your wife knows how you are and what kind you like. But so
I didn't hear nothing from Conspiracy Brother. Conspiracy Brother,
do my damn draw for those 17 years?
Yeah, Conspiracy Brother. Do you buy your own underwear or your significant other buy them for you?
I usually buy my own, but like Tim said, if they ask you what you if they know what you like and they buy something, that's different than just buying some random ass.
No, Joy, I noticed in my drawers for my hoes.
Thank you, Joy. I knew we were gonna catch me alive. We gonna start calling you Trump.
I got a hole right on the side of my ass on one pair that I know is there because that's
what I'm trying to say. Steve, he just like Trump, telling a lie. And see the truth does come out. Look at Joy. Look at Joy say, I switched the holes out with he don't even
look at God. Look at God.
So she bought his underwear.
Now she'll sit there and be like, I don't want you to wear those no more. I'd be like, nah, I'm sorry, I can't let those go. Because she said that. In fact, last week we had the same discussion. She goes, I'm going to take all your drawers with holes in them and get rid of them. I said, you better not get rid of them. So you know what I did? The ones with holes in them, I took them. I got them hidden somewhere. So when I'm ready to be comfortable,
that's a damn. You know, that's the first stage of a hoarder, right?
I don't give a fuck. I am a hoarder.
Shit that ain't worth
shit.
The
first stage of a hoarder.
I guess I'm the only one in this. I guess I'm the only one in this podcast, man. Kim Bella buys my underwear all the time.
Who whip?
Yeah, your tidy whities. Okay.
Tidy whities? No, I don't wear tidy whities. Nah,
tidy whities with the
long. She buys what she like to see me in. So hey, it's all good. 34 years.
Oh, G-string.
That's why you got
that. No,
he got tidy whities with the long. I'll be wearing a G-string. Y'all motherfuckers want to see
it. And we don't want to either.
Y'all won't know.
I'll be goddamn.
like my man what's this Ali Sadiq say, we all had them goddamn
the Billy Ocean
the Billy Ocean draws on. We all had them goddamn shit. That shit was the style.
Yeah, I had multiple tubes of them.
No, I'm being serious. I never wore
had multiple tubes of them.
That. Go up to Joy. Yeah. Look what Joy put up there.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to them goddamn brown underwear we had.
Sure, Joy. Sure.
Yeah, Joy done told the truth on you.
Sure, Joy.
I went through all them brown fucking underwear away.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to them motherfuckers. Yeah, them motherfuckers been gone.
Damn, in the army, y'all had brown.
As soon as I had the weather.
Yeah, they gave you brown underwear.
Was that to cover up the shit stains? What the fuck?
Yeah, you got the brown tighty, the brown tights or the briefs or the
no, ain't no briefs. It was boxers, or the brownie white, or the tidy brown.
That was DL Hughley. DL Hughley said that we all brother that had that shitty day. Well, she definitely,
hopefully not as a grown ass man.
You got to throw them motherfuckers away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that joke. I remember that.
Oh yeah. Hey, you didn't put it in the trash can in the house either.
You want nobody to see?
Yeah, you that shit outside. You put that shit outside. You didn't put it in the garbage in the house,
bro.
What you say you had a burning ceremony. You had a burning ceremony. All you hear is tap. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey.
Let me ask you a question.
That's why
there'll be no evidence in the toilet.
That's why I can never take a shit in public because I have to shower afterward.
Hey, so I made that comment, Matt Festus, because I said I had to go somewhere, but I had to come home to use the bathroom because you get butt naked when you get on the toilet. You know,
I don't
get
do
butt
that. I
naked.
don't go that
You
far.
strip down.
I don't go that far, George Costanza. I really don't.
I do. I get butt naked on the toilet, man.
No,
And
sir.
then
you fucking up my mind. Pharaoh, stop.
So just remember, if Pharaoh stays at your house, don't ever go in the bathroom because he's gonna be butt ass naked.
Make sure that door has a good lock on that bitch.
Hey, Tip Dog, I walk in, you do what I'm gonna say.
Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy?
No. You gotta put on the other one.
Bro,
what's wrong with you?
Bro, let me tell y'all.
Oh, here we go right there.
Yeah.
Crazy man. You sound insane. You realize that?
Yeah, man.
You should be medicated.
I'm in my house. I don't do that at your house. I do that at my house.
For the longest time, in fact, it's still to this day, it's hard for me to take a shit somewhere other than home because, like I said, I have to shower afterward. So even when I visit people's houses, I can't go. When I was in a hospital for a month and a half, those people had to shove an enema up my ass to get me to take a shit.
I'm about to show the goddamn toilet.
Because they were saying to this.
Nigga, is you crazy?
I just couldn't do it. I
got you, my brother.
Let me ask you a question.
We got to get super villain, man. We got to get on eat your pineapples. And this Freestyle Fridays, my brothers, man. He ain't got a chance to talk what he want to talk about. You got to get it mean because we taking up all the time. What you got?
No, I said if you got to go home to use the bathroom, you might as well just get butt naked since you're getting in the shower.
I mean, I understand that, but I get cold too quickly for that shit now. So I just keep I keep my shirt on so I'm comfortable. Then I turn on the shower, get my ass in the shower. I'm good. Exactly. Thank you, Joy.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
In public.
Hold on.
No man indicated that you are the alpha. Creek, you get this one too.
Nigga, is you crazy?
Oh yeah.
He said he about to call him anyway. He don't give a fuck.
That's because you got to wipe for 10 minutes because that damn toilet paper is fucked up.
Oh goddamn.
So if you're on the road and you drinking a lot of coffee, juice, water, and you gotta go pee, you just piss on yourself or in a bottle or something.
I go home. I hold it till I get home.
So what if you going to Orlando to visit your brother?
That boy's bladder must be.
I won't piss until I get to Orlando. I do not use public.
That bladder, but goddamn. Okay. Ooh, thank y'all for that information.
You, man, because that's amazing.
Yeah. Man, we got to get conspiracy brothers. What you got for us, man? What you got, man? It's Freestyle Fridays. We combine the two shows into one. 2 Cigars and a Blunt and an after show Ashed Out. Usually on Ashed Out, everybody gets asked about what they want to talk about.
When I started working and had to piss one day, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to make it home.
What'd you do, go outside?
I'm now, there's no way in hell I can hold a piss.
I cleaned the toilet before I even pissed.
Why you got to clean the toilet before you piss?
Hey, I go into a little stall too.
He's a squatter. He's a squatter. He's a squatter.
Got to. No, I don't shiver. I just let it flow. I just let it flow.
Man, how the hell we got here? I'm trying to figure out how the hell we got on this type.
We're throwing underwear away.
That's how we got.
No. We started with clothes.
Yeah, but Chris got us here with the damn brown underwear. That's how we got here. God damn it.
Oh my God.
What you got for us, man? I know you got something.
Nah, honestly, I didn't. I came unprepared. I've been doing some other shit today.
Ain't nothing new. Anyway,
I got you.
Negro, please.
Well, I got.
Doing what?
I got one more, man. And we all knew this shit was going to happen. Matt, Professor, I'm glad you're in here. But we all knew this, and we all want the files to come out. And now they're dropping more pictures.
Democrats on the House Oversight Committee are releasing brand new photos from the estate of the late convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. And they show powerful figures like President Trump, Trump advisor Steve Bannon, and former President Bill Clinton. None of those released images depict any sexual misconduct, nor are believed to depict underage girls. It was not immediately clear when or where they were taken, or by whom, for that matter. I want to go live right now to CNN anchor and chief White House correspondent Caitlin Collins, who's been working the story for us. Caitlin, what are we learning from these new images?
Well, this is some reporting I've done with my colleague Annie Grayer, and basically what we're getting and what we're seeing being released today are photos from the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee. It's from Jeffrey Epstein's estate, which has been turning over emails and other records of his from his life. This latest production is over 95,000 photos that he had on his computer, on his email server. And basically what they do, Wolf, is just reinforce and shed new light on the extent of the many powerful people that were in Jeffrey Epstein's orbit. I mean, you can see this when you look through these pictures, and they're available to scroll through in our story on CNN.com right now. And there are people including the current president, President Trump, former President Bill Clinton, Steve Bannon, Bill Gates, Richard Branson. A lot of these people that we knew had been linked to Jeffrey Epstein in the past, Wolf. But basically, this is just showing new angles of those relationships. And they're incredibly personal photos in some of them, and others, they're a bit silly. Some, it's kind of hard to even explain what you're looking at. We've published the ones that we've been able to online, though. And basically, they just show all the high and powerful people in his orbit.
Exactly. Powerful people in his orbit. Professor, we already knew that he got down with a bunch of people. So why is this such a shock to some people that if they release the Epstein files, a lot of powerful people are going to get caught up in this circus? Your thoughts?
Well, the fact of the matter is everybody, there shouldn't be one person on this list that should shock anybody at all.
Exactly.
And that's the thing about it is the shock factor is long past. Now comes the anger period. And
yeah,
I'm like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a pope on the list. I just wouldn't be, because powerful men, unfortunately, they like younger girls. That's why I'm 47.
You ain't gonna see no pope on there if you talk about girls then.
yeah, ain't seen no pope. Yeah. But Matt, Professor, can I say this? What was it? A picture of Woody Allen on there? What the picture?
The pictures, the men I recognized in those pictures was Woody Allen, Bill Gates, Steve Bannon, Alan Dershowitz, Felon 47, Bill Clinton, and there was one other whose name escapes me right now. But again,
the guy from Virgin, Virgin Airlines.
The dude, Richard Branson,
Richard Branson.
Yeah.
But we already knew that Woody Harrison. Woody Allen is like that because he married his stepdaughter, didn't he?
Yeah,
he raised her.
Is adopted.
I had mean to cut you off, my brother.
Woody Allen is definitely a person I would expect.
But like I said, nobody should be surprised by anyone on that list because, again, powerful men love young women, which is why most of them marry younger women. I mean, look at Felon 47. Each one of his wives, except for his first, was far younger than he was when they married.
Exactly.
So, I mean, nobody should be surprised by this. So, I mean, I again, whoever's on the list and did illegal shit, I don't care who they are. I don't care what they are. I want them in jail. I just fucking do.
Exactly. Conspiracy brother, man, what's your thoughts on? I know you saying that this is just a show, one of the greatest shows that been going on for a while, but we already knew that these are powerful people. So just like the math professor say, just go ahead and release it, man. We want to see all these motherfuckers. If they did something illegal, we want to see them all in jail, whether they're Republicans or Democrats or independents.
It's another waste of people's time to put fucking pictures with no relevancy to what's really going on.
That.
Just putting pictures of
I like that.
Put like I said, put the shit out, put the real shit out there. This is a waste of time. Just like they probably got pictures of a bunch of different motherfuckers, but again, they selective with what they're putting out there. Put out all the shit and be done with it and call it a day. Stop slowly, because again, like you said, it's a lot of Democrats, it's a lot of it's a lot of people that's in power right now. Probably the majority
it's everybody that we done seen in powerful position. It's a who of all the high power people.
Yeah, so essentially this was a waste of fucking time. Well, we got pictures of these people hanging out. You ain't got no Diddy tapes of them doing no shit. So what the fuck is you talking about? Why are you wasting people's time? Put the shit out there. You got to be done with this shit.
I'm gonna come back to that. I'm coming back to that, man, Professor. And Tim Dog, goddamn, conspiracy brother, he hit it right on the head. That's just like if we hung out. Let's say we hung out 10 years ago, and we hang out. They took pictures, but then 10 years later, I do some foul shit, And then they bring the picture of me and you hanging out, and they would say, "Man, yeah, Tim Dog was hanging out with Chuck. The man, he was hanging out with the man on the street. He probably no. We was at that time frame. We was hanging out. 10 years later, I went and did some fuck shit. That ain't got shit to do with you. So I agree with what Conspiracy Brother just said.
Yeah, I agree, but they had 9,000 photos to go through, and they haven't gone through all of them.
I thought it said 90,000.
No, it's 9,000.
Okay, I've been drinking. Okay,
I thought I heard 92.
I heard
Yeah,
I said 90.
A lot of goddamn pictures.
Thank you. I thought it was 9, but 9 or 90 either way. Like Pharaoh said, there's a lot of pictures, and then some of the pictures they can't show because of the content of the pictures.
That's the ones I want to see. Fuck the ones.
That's what we need to see.
Well, the only way you gonna probably see them is if you go to court and they present it as evidence.
I got you.
That's why I go with Mad Professor on this.
So what they're doing is
I don't want to see no pictures.
No, it's not a waste of time because put it like this.
Send his ass to jail. Put him in jail.
Right now.
Can I say this, Tim Dog? Can I say this? No, can I say this?
Go ahead.
I'm about to agree with you. I'm about to agree with you because I want to see those pictures as well because these motherfuckers are quick to say I wasn't hanging out with it, and that's what I like to hear. Just like Donald Trump. No,
but those people quickly changed their story as well. And some of them didn't say anything.
But that's why I'm agreeing with you. That's why I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pictures that are relevant that don't jeopardize the identity of the victims, I'm sure they're going to put them out. But 9,000 or 90,000 or even 900 is still a lot of pictures they have to go through. And they said this is ongoing, and they're going to present more, in the future. So we just have to wait and see.
I got you. Go ahead, Pharaoh, man. You say you want to piggyback on something. You had something to say. Go ahead.
No, I just said I agree with Matt Professor. They ain't gonna do shit to him. I don't want to see pictures. Stop showing me pictures that shows the results of what's going to happen with all the evidence you're supposed to have. You got him as a 37 felon. You got him on 34 counts. You got him on that. You got him on a bunch of things. You got him giving unlawful orders and trying to spin that shit around. The man is a criminal. He stole money from people. He got the tariffs and stuff. He trying to debunk the tariffs thing, and it shows that that's not worked. But he's profited off of our backs. The man is a felon. He's a criminal. Whatever the case is, they got proof.
Can I just say this before you say, Matt Professor?
Yeah.
I'm not just going to single out Donald Trump. I want all them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm not
everybody. I want them all.
What I'm saying is, he's the focus of all this because of what's happened. So anybody that falls in line with them, fine, throw them all in there. But right now, we're almost a year in this damn fucking clown show. People are struggling. People losing their jobs, and they worried about some pictures on the fucking Epstein files. Get the shit done. Get them in jail. Get everybody else in jail. Get new faces in. Let's move forward and get this country back on track.
I got you. Go ahead, Matt.
My issue is this. And we know that this has happened 1,001 times or more. If you're caught, if you drive your friend somewhere and he robs someplace and he gets in a car with you immediately after, you're going to jail as an accessory. If it's the same thing, if your friend's a drug dealer and because they took pictures of you with him, all of a sudden you're now a suspected drug dealer as well. So why is it now with this man? He's not a suspected pedophile, even though he hung with a goddamn pedophile. See,
exactly.
I knew he's a pedophile when he wanted to fuck his own daughter. That right there is pedophilia.
Both goddamn ways. It's just like this felon is killing people because they're terrorists because they're bringing drugs in the country. But he released the fucking biggest drug dealer on the goddamn planet. Yeah. So they do anything to protect this man while ignoring all the failings of him and go, well, I don't think he's on the fucking list. Just go ahead and admit you don't care, because and that's been my whole problem with this whole damn thing. Is during his interview with Faux News, when they asked him about releasing the Epstein files, he said he released the UFO files, MLK files, JFK files. And when they asked him about Epstein, he first said, yeah. Then he said, well, maybe that one not so much because there's a lot of fake stuff
Too
in
many
there.
powerful people
Get hurt.
There's a lot of powerful people, yeah.
So I mean,
that's his blackmail ticket.
That's
why
the problem. No, it ain't about blackmail. It's about them protecting their power because of him. Because if he hadn't won a presidency, he'd be in jail because of Epstein. If he never was president, and we all know that.
Yeah, and you know, man, it's this thing that I agree with everybody on the panel. What y'all just said, I'm tired of. We all know Bill Clinton was on the island. We all know all these Bill Gates. You know, when I saw Woody Allen,
If you're right, you're right. That's simple.
But my thing is, I'm like conspiracy brother, man. I don't fuck all that. We want to see the meat. Fuck all this bullshit. Go ahead and get this shit over with so we can move on. Like Pharaoh said, move on with the country. But something that's not moving on conspiracy brother is this puppy shit. And I want to ask you, man. We talked about this a little bit last week. What is the code? Is the code that we supposed to protect a person like Puffy and not put out the information? Because I forgot who said it. It might have been Pharaoh or you or even Tim Dog that said that when the white producers was putting out information about Puffy, nobody said nothing.
Right.
But soon as 50 Cent produced, because he never said anything in the doc, now he's the boogeyman. So he's basically snitching on what Puffy did. So I hate to bring it back to that. What are your thoughts when people basically calling 50 Cent a snitch, saying that he should not be trying to tear down another black man?
50 Cent doing what he told to do. Because the same people that paid Puffy paid 50 Cent. They're in the same industry. He doing what he told to do. They say, hey, this is your job to tear him down, or we're going to tear you down with the shit that we know about you. So either you do this or you going down. So
that's again, a different angle. I didn't think of that conspiracy, brother. You got me on a different angle. Go ahead.
That's like why he on the show.
Got all this shit on his own. He paid by the same motherfuckers that was paying Puffy. He got to do what they say, plain and simple. It ain't because he's trying to be Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. I want to do right. He doing what the fuck he told to do, and that's what he got to do, or he gonna be next on the chopping block. And they got to use him as the puppet to, because that's what y'all say. When for us again, we hold so much power in this country, in the world, because of our skin tone, because of how shit run and how shit is. We are the most powerful people in this world. That's why it took 50 Cent to do it. Because like I said, all them other people were saying it, but it didn't happen. But once he did it, it went down. Because again, we carry power, but that power is controlled by other people.
Then it ain't power.
Those people.
If it's power controlled by other people, it ain't power.
Yeah, actually didn't matter, Professor. Yeah, actually didn't matter, Professor. Because I understand what conspiracy brother saying, and I kind of agree with him as well.
No.
Let me finish saying I got to say. Then you probably get a better understanding. Then if I'm wrong, I know you're gonna let me. You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong. What I'm saying is that there was no issue when Peacock did something on Puffy. There was no issue when CBS or whoever did something against Puffy. But soon as they saw 50 Cent, or whoever, soon as they saw that 50 Cent did his thing, or he produced, well, basically he's snitching. Yeah, or he going against the code. Why is that? Go ahead.
Well, it's because 50 Cent was there. It's the same problem I have with everybody else that snitch on shit that happened when they was there. And when when the mastermind get caught, they start bringing the shit up. Motherfucker, you was there. You were part of it. So why all of a sudden now? Well, let me go ahead and break this big story. Nah, nigga, you was there. I don't give a fuck about what you doing, what you want to tell now. Why you didn't tell it when it was happening? You knew all that much. So I don't give a shit about. And actually, 50 Cent is one of those opportunists who I've never given a damn about anyway. He's just like fucking Monique and Cat Williams. They bitch about shit after the fucking fact. When they were part of it, they didn't have a problem with it. But when they were kicked to the side, when they were kicked on the side of the road, then they had issues. Now, if you had an issue with it before, you should have had an issue when it started.
You know, and you could tie that way of thinking to the Trump situation.
Exactly.
Just like the motherfuckers knew what's going on, but now they want to come out and be righteous.
Exactly. And that's my whole problem. Everybody knew what was happening all the fucking time. And if you knew it was happening then, and now all of a sudden you want to profit off it, I don't want to hear that shit, dude. You're weak. You're, like I said, you're an opportunist to me. You're a fucking vulture, a parasite, if you will.
I believe he's part of. That's why Pimp C is gone because of him. I think Pimp C is gone because of who?
Because of who? Oh, okay. I
he talked about
Pimp C. I thought Pimp C died of a disease.
No, he died. He overdosed.
He overdosed.
So they say.
Yeah, that's what. That's my point. He was talking. He had talked about Puffy. He had multiple interviews where he talking about Puffy and the shit he was doing.
I don't know if he talked about Puffy. I know he said he had a video of a female superstar out of Houston that if you was to see it, you'd be like, damn, I don't know if she was like that. And one of the person I know a superstar female out of Houston is
Megan.
I ain't gonna call her. No, Megan ain't big like the one I'm talking about. Allegedly.
Beyonce.
My black ass, but it is what it is.
Comments about
he talking about Beyonce.
But Pharaoh, I'm gonna come to you then, Tim Dog. I'm gonna let you close it out. Pharaoh, you said it last week about 50 Cent in this situation, but my thing is, what is the code? What is the code for you to keep your mouth shut if you know I'm doing some foul shit? Or is the code to blast me and let everybody know that I'm doing some foul shit? Well, what is the code?
This Japanese gangster said it best. The black man in our culture rules the world. Everybody tries to emulate in whatever's going on with us, but we have no loyalty. That's our problem. There's no loyalty in the masses. And like I said before, Netflix knew that they got this information. They get Puffy. They get 50 Cent. He's a big draw. He does petty shit. And what other better way for us white folks to get money was to use a black man to talk about another black man? That's what they do in the neighborhoods anyway. Put the damn gun store next to the church that's next to the liquor store. You get all three. You know, the music already that we put out now has nothing to do with uplifting us anymore. So with that being said, it's Puffy. Joe Budden, I think Joe Budden just made a comment, which is he said he think he should, after watching the show, that he should get more time in prison. That's another guy that Joe Budden, you really ain't got nothing to say, man.
Pharaoh, I'm hearing you. I'm coming to Tim Dog. I'm gonna come at you, Pharaoh. So basically, Pharaoh, by your logic, I should keep my fucking mouth shut. I shouldn't say shit. If I see some dirty shit going on, even though he's a black man, fuck it. Keep my fucking mouth shut. Let the white man. Hold on.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that you were part of the crime. You were part of the crime. Don't come out and act like you're innocent in the shit all of a fucking second.
No, I'm just saying by your thought. But what you just say to me, Pharaoh, what I just heard, I should not tear down another black man because he's doing some dirty shit. If I see him do some dirty shit, I should keep my fucking mouth shut. Let the white man come catch it.
No,
that's what I heard.
Say that. No,
okay, what you say?
No, that ain't what I heard.
To get the money, they use us to get the money. They're using us to get. They've made mad money off of our culture over time. And they're still doing it with the money. Look at the TV shows with the reality shows. They're making us look like fools, but everybody's chasing the cash. There's nobody uplifting each other. So what I'm saying to you is, if it's not about if he sees what's going on, Puffy, what's his name?
50 Cent.
When he asked him to go shopping, he wants to look like he's defending himself. Or whenever Puff took his girl, from what everybody's saying. It's like he's trying to get back at him, but he's profiting at the same time. But but Netflix is getting the money.
I got you. Tim Dog, close it out. What you got to say?
You know what? I kind of agree with all three of them to a point, where it's Mad Professor with the opportunist and super villain talking about, he's the one that's being approached by the white man. I mean, no, and Pharaoh talking about all that is connected. Yeah, but the thing is, 50 was an opportunist because everyone, if you watch documentaries, everyone knows that Puffy was petty to a point where he thought he was untouchable. He thought he was a god. He started ending his text messages with "God bless Diddy." Come on now. I mean, stuff like that in your mind, you thinking, oh, I'm untouchable. I can do whatever I want because I've gotten away with it before. I got people in my payroll. But 50 Cent, he already had a gripe against him. And like it was NBC, I think ABC, and another channel tried to do documentaries or it's stuff about what's going on. But with Netflix, they were smart. They say, hey, we know that 50 doesn't like Diddy, so let's pay 50 to do it. We give him resources and everything, and we both can make money. 50, I'm sure, was probably excited and happy to do it, and he had help with it. My thing is, there were personal videos in the documentary. So by 50 being in the industry, he know people who may have videos, and it's easy for him to get them and add them to the documentary, as long as the people who volunteered them got paid, for giving the information.
I think we talked about this last week, though. Puffy recorded himself. So the information that was put out there in that documentary is the shit that he recorded because he was going to do a documentary himself.
Where did who did they get those videos from? It wasn't Puffy.
No, they got it from the guy that record. No, they got it from the guy that recorded because they said that Puffy
this last days. No, I'm talking about the videos from. There's some personal videos in there.
Oh, okay.
Him and Kim Porter and stuff like that from personal parties.
Yeah,
that's what
but they say that Puffy always had a videographer around, videotaping his whole life. Whatever, except for the sex shit, him and R. Kelly, they set them cameras up themselves. I think we can all agree, man.
Now they signed an NDA when they did that.
I think for me, when does it come to a point where that they say that you're snitching if you see something going on? If you know that there's a crack house, or if you know that somebody being sex trafficked in a house next to you, are you breaking the code by calling the police because that person is a black person? No, that person is committing a crime in your neighborhood. Exactly. So why would they say that you're a snitch? I'm not a snitch. I'm looking out for my community. With 50 Cent, he's an opportunist. We all know that this is a personal vendetta against Puffy because his 50 baby mama dated Puffy, allegedly, got pregnant by Puffy and had an abortion. So there's that dynamic as well. But my thing is, why would you say that person is a snitch if Puffy videotaped his shit himself? That's the shit that bugs my mind. And am I wrong if I put it out?
No, I'm not saying he's a snitch. I'm just sticking by the fact that he's an opportunist because again, he knew all this shit.
Yeah.
And why didn't he put it out sooner?
And exactly? Why if he knew all this shit when it was happening, why didn't he talk about it then? No, he wants to talk about it now that Diddy is in a vulnerable.
Allow him to talk
he's
about
talking.
it.
No, not a lot. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit. He didn't want to talk about the shit because he didn't want to talk about the shit before because Diddy wasn't in a vulnerable position. Now he is. Now he's in jail because of what he's done, which he should have been. Nobody would ever say what he did wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter
name is not mentioned anywhere in the documentary.
Exactly. And now 50 Cent is fucking profiting off of the shit. Like he's some grand ass, oh, I'm high and mighty. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I think what you're saying is that Puffy's in the position right now is that, they done took his finances, done took his freedom, and he don't have a way to defend himself. Exactly. So now he can't get out there and say this and this
until he get out.
Yeah, until he gets out.
Get out.
Go ahead, conspiracy brother, man. You got something you want to say?
Like again, I said, none of them guys got their own money. None of them. Nope. All their money comes from somebody else. Somebody else controls their finances, And them
Well,
people
no,
that
not
control
50.
their
I'll give
finances,
50 that. He's a great businessman because remember, he bought vitamin water and then sold it to Coca-Cola for a couple $1 billion.
that's just like saying Jay-Z's a great
That was what he
businessman.
did.
Stop it.
No,
Again,
that was what he did.
Other people control their money. And again, he saw all the shit going on, and plenty of people saw the shit going on, and nobody was allowed to say something.
Puffy was not in a
The
vulnerable
people who
position. Now he
control
is.
everything. The people who control everything, they want this guy taken down now. So now they say, go get him, and we're gonna unleash.
No,
you
he's
gonna be the
thinking money.
one.
Yeah,
I would say
you're right. It's
I would
money,
say I
but
can't.
it ain't the money that he can control. It's money that other people
I would say this,
control.
man,
Like
and it goes
everybody
back
thought
to the
Diddy almost
Epstein
robbed.
thing. It goes back to the Epstein thing, man. It goes back to the Epstein thing, just like 50 Cent, man. These guys hang around a bunch of powerful people, and they are like vultures. When one powerful person goes down, they will feast on the meat and the bones of their fucking enemies, and that goes for Trump, 50 Cent, if Puffy,
Well,
if 50 Cent was in this,
their friends.
yeah, if 50 Cent was in this situation, I believe Puffy would be putting out a goddamn video as well. And of course, Ja Rule is talking, but we not listening to Ja Rule.
Fucking see.
But man, it's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
I just want to say one thing. Right before Puffy got arrested,
Boy, you better take that shit out of here.
This motherfucker talking about Steelers Nation. Man, you on the wrong show. That's Wednesday night at 7 o'clock for the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. This motherfucker talking about Steelers Nation. Ain't this a bitch? Wrong
you
show.
just got finished watching. No, but Puffy had deposited like $50 million into his account right before he got arrested. I'm like, dang, if he getting arrested, he knows all this is going on. Who would give him $50 million? But if you haven't seen it, you got to watch it.
Well, I would say this though, before all this shit, Puffy was a billionaire. So he got money. He got money someplace else. He got money someplace else.
Trust me, he was stepping on people
money,
to get to where he is. And
exactly.
He thought that he was untouchable.
Every wealthy person has.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, if you ain't stepping on him, you ain't trying. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. Oh man, it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, he's been on the Better Than Sex Sports podcast, but this is one of the. It's been
rare
about
occasions.
About a month,
at least a month. At least
I've been about a month since the Mad Professor been on here. But Mad Professor,
last time Miss Paula was on.
No, that's the last time you was on here, Trump told the truth.
That's right. No shit, hell no, he didn't. But Mad Professor, tell him why you mad, my brother. Mad Professor, tell him why you mad, my brother.
Man, I gotta
Let me tell you about a liar. The pedo in chief, alleged pedo in chief, the definitively adjudicated rapist in chief, and his little war with Venezuela. You know, after getting the Timu Peace Prize that FIFA gave him, so he'd leave the athletes that's coming to this country and their fans alone. You know, the other day they seized the ship, a Venezuelan oil tanker that no one knows where it was going. They don't know if it was going back to Venezuela or if it was going to Cuba to offload some of its oil. Here's the thing about that whole fucking thing. Do you know that that Felon 47 has interest in a company that wants the Venezuelan oil, and the Venezuelan government told them no?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the company. It escapes my mind for some reason now. But this company he owns a part of, and that company wants into the Venezuelan oil, which is not a great quality oil. In fact, for every 1 gallon, let's say it costs $15, just to throw a number, $15 to process Texas crude oil. Venezuelan oil would take almost $75 to process. That's how bad this oil is, but it's the largest oil reserve in the world.
Yep.
And now this American-owned company that Felon 47 has interest in wants that oil, wants those oil fields. So what does he do? Who got their shit on loud? So what does he do? So what does he do? He says we're going to war with Venezuela because we don't like we think they're all drug dealers. Venezuela's never had a drug field. Never. They've always dealt in oil. The company Citgo is owned by the Venezuelan government. and that company owes Citgo owes a lot of money to this oil company that Felon 47 has interest in. So if you're trying to figure out where the fuck this is going with Venezuela, that's where it's going. It's going to the oil fields because they've always wanted them. They can't get them because Venezuelan oil fields are owned by the government, not just a single company, since Citgo is owned by the Venezuelan government itself. So don't sit there and think and the precious metals. You're right, Tim. So don't sit there and think, oh, this is some kind of he's trying to keep America. He ain't trying to keep America shit. He's trying to keep himself wealthy. He's trying to keep his friends wealthy. And it's fucking amazing that this son of a bitch who won't pay his creditors want the creditors that owe him to pay him. Fuck out of here.
You know what's funny about you just say that, Mad Professor? That remind me of the Dave Chappelle skit. Oh, somebody cooking, bitch.
Yeah. Right.
No different than what Bushes did. Shit, it's all the same. It's all the same play.
Exactly.
They tried to kill my daddy.
Yeah, it's all the same play, man. But thank you for that, Mad Professor. It's been a while. Mad Professor, ladies and gentlemen, tell them because everybody try to do it. Tell them why they mad. They shit suck. But Mad Professor brought that goddamn heat tonight. French gentlemen,
don't be upset me because I ain't got shit to be mad about, nigga. I'm mad now. I'm mad because you hating on me because I ain't mad. Goddamn it, that's what I'm mad about right now. That's why I'm mad, son.
Wait about 5 years, you're gonna be mad. That shit gonna be back here.
Gentlemen, before we close it out, we like to give you something to think about, something funny. Better yet, where the fuck Tim Dog get that from? What you got for us today, Tim Dog?
Like I said last week and the week before, I'm going to continue on with this Christmas myth. And one Christmas myth is enslaved people were happiest at Christmas time. I'm going to tell you this right now. Christmas could have been a tense time during the slavery society. You know, some enslaved people received no respite. That means care or conditions that make them feel better for Christmas. The holiday meant more work, not less, for someone who served meals, especially for their guests and any other activities that they had, their festivities during that time. Now, that being said, there were some great escapes for the slaves during this time. And the best well-known one was in Jamaica, 1831. They called it the Great Baptist War. And in Jamaica, there were like 500,000 slaves that revolted against their enslavers, and about 500 slaves died, but they gained their freedom. And once again, we see why Jamaica is the country that it is, because no one wants to give them help or try to do any assistance with them. Because why? Oh, it's all the black people. But Harriet Tubman also freed slaves on Christmas, but the most famous of all was a woman and her husband. She portrayed herself as a white man who had a black slave she was traveling with from Georgia all the way to Philadelphia and eventually up to Canada. And there were some oppositions along the way for them, but they triumphed through them, and they escaped. Like I said, once they got to Philly, it was easy for them to get to Canada, and they survived and lived. And it just shows that a lot of the slave owners, they repressed the slaves and not give them any kind of fair treatment during Christmas. But then there were those who did, and the slaves, some of them took advantage of this as, you know, hey, this is our time to escape. So that's one of the myths about Christmas, and I got two more until we get there.
Here it is. That's what I'm talking about. My main man.
Yeah,
Tim Dog. What is it? Yeah.
He started it first. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
They tried to kill my daddy.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It took a while. Tim Dog finally got there, but that's why we call it Tim Dog. Where the fuck you get that from?
It's sad that you a hate motherfucker. I swear it's so sad.
From Jamaica to Canada, goddamn it.
But you learned something today, didn't you, biatch?
We did, but we always saying the same thing.
Nigga, is you crazy?
Yeah, but no, you're not crazy, man.
It's useless
That's good information, though. No, it's not useless. No, it's not useless. It's not useless because, like I always say, that we are people that came over, accomplished a lot of things, a lot of barriers that was put in our place, and we overcome that. And we are the people. Some of them, like y'all said earlier, some of these people, we like, God damn. Our ancestors be shaking their goddamn head, especially still dressing like you in your goddamn 20s. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
But think about it. You know, historically, the
Tim, no, you still going?
The one thing. No, I'm just saying the one thing they.
Don't fuck with you, Tim, dog. Go ahead, man.
The one thing they tried to strip away from us was our dignity. And let us know, and they put some slaves in the house and treated them better than the slaves in the field, and told those slaves in the house, if you see something wrong, let me know. So that's where that, you know, you got you got the field nigga thinking,
did that nigga say that? Did he just say that?
Then you got the house nigga saying,
did y'all just hear what Conspiracy Brother said?
I try not to listen to that dude anymore.
That nigga said, Tim, you recall that?
Yeah. Nigga, is you crazy?
And the thing about it is,
nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy?
God damn.
You know, Tim, when we talk about dressing young, you know, Tim like, yeah, I wear my Jesus sandals. He's back with Jesus time.
Hey. So you said he was lying because he talking about he wear his Adidas.
Oh shit!
They call it Adidas because you know the sun would tan the 3 stripes on the side of his foot.
At least I didn't say Puma like you.
I got you, man. Tim Dog, man. Tim Dog, get the people. Besides that, what you just said, get the people something else, man, and make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well, my brother.
What's up, E-Love?
Oh man, hey! All I got to say is it's the holidays. Don't just forget about your kids and yourself, but think about your neighbors. Think about the family member that you don't think about.
That's it.
No, this motherfucker ain't going to sit here.
I'm sorry. My bad, man. I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah, I know. That's your problem. That's what she said. That's why she left you.
Your problem is wearing Jesus sandals.
Your problem is the seafood. You seafood meat.
Oh shit. He probably got on Jesus sandals right now. What you got on your feet right now? Jesus sandals?
Nope. House
that means yes.
I'm glad that shit blurred out that nigga legs. God damn.
Me too.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts.
Hey, Professor. Hey, Professor, that ghost you got in your house, send him to Tim Dog house and tell him to stretch his legs up.
I might have to.
Hey, it don't matter. I won't see him. I never have. Everybody else
no, man. Hey, finish what you gotta say. Shout out to social media so the people follow you, my brother. Just but still talking. We gotta put a time on Tim.
God damn. I gotta go to work tomorrow, Tim. Motherfucker.
Shit. Time's up, Tim.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Shout out your social media so the people can follow you, my brother.
You find me Father's Love 99 Instagram. It's about me, my son, and my grandson.
That's what I'm talking about. My main man, Conspiracy Brother, man. What you got for the people before we go?
That's all.
And make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well, my brother.
Soul Expression. A police pulls over 2 priests. The police says, we're looking for 2 pedophiles. The priest said, when do you need us? It's Friday. Have a good day.
You must be talking about the Catholic Church.
Go, but you got to say your favorite saying, man. Go ahead and give me your favorite saying. What it is today? It's what? Friday what?
Enjoy yourself.
It's Friday night. Yeah, that was you always.
Look. He can't remember.
And I say,
Cut the whole damn show. It's Friday night. Hey, enjoy yourself. My main man, Earl King. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out your social media as well, so the people can follow you.
Y'all see it on the screen right here. Y'all see it. Pharaoh King _71 IG, King Ryan Facebook. Just remember this: a lawyer's outfit is always a lawsuit. That's all I got for y'all tonight.
Nigga, is you crazy?
Shit. Oh shit! I took his ass all the way out.
I guess was my joke that bad?
Yeah.
Dog. Tim Dog, you are not. Trust me on that.
Mad Professor, if you notice, I didn't let you go behind Tim Dog today.
Thank
you. Oh, I can give you this one.
What you got for the people before we go? And make sure you shout out your the greatest hits,
classics,
so people can follow you as well.
There you go. It's gonna be a 5-year reunion.
Time of year, you know, this is the time of year where family get together. But I don't want y'all to fall into that trap of forgiving these motherfuckers that did you wrong. Make them do something for your ass to show that they show some kind of contrition. Don't just let them say I'm sorry and you let the shit walk. No. Get cash. Cash is king. Get
cash
that shit.
Money.
Fuck them. Don't let them back into your life just because they family. That don't mean shit.
Yeah, do the president method. You want me to forgive you? Give me some money.
Before we go though, you brought up something that I saw, and I did want us to talk about it. There's a thing going around where the young people are distancing themselves, what is called no contact, like from their family members. Do you see that as a thing, or do you think that family members should not just step away from their family members if they feel as though that?
I feel the way about family members as I do a toxic relationship with somebody that's not family. If it's that toxic, let the shit, just extricate yourself from that shit. It's not doing you no good.
But what is it? But me, I'm gonna ask everybody the same thing, because some of the people, some of the videos that I saw, it's nothing toxic or anything, but the person just choose to step away from that situation.
For your own peace, sometimes for your own peace, you got to step away.
Okay.
I don't have a problem. Like if I always tell people all the time, if I've done you something that I refuse, that I don't know about, and I refuse to ask you for forgiveness for, leave.
Okay. Conspiracy brother, do you understand? I don't know if you saw that. A lot of young people are basically, it might not even be, you might have not did anything, but to somebody, but they just choose a family member. They just choose not to have contact with you. Do you see that as an issue, or are you like the Mad Professor? You just don't give a fuck.
Hey, for your peace, you gotta do what's best for you, and people think just because it's family will fuck over you just as quick as somebody, a random motherfucker on the street would.
Sometimes quicker.
So you got to protect yourself and to protect your peace. If that's what you feel you need to do, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. Pharaoh, let me get your thoughts, man, about what I just said. Your thoughts about that. They might not did anything, you might not did anything to you, but they just feels that we don't need to have no contact. Your thoughts on that?
Maybe they see.
Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase this. I'm gonna get personal. What if your kids one day say, "Dad, I don't want to have contact. You didn't do anything to you. You didn't do anything to them." But they say, "Hey, I just want to have no contact with you for the next 3 years." Is that something that would bother you, or would you be like, "Fuck it, it is what it is"?
Cry 2 tears in the bucket.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. This seems a little vague. It got to be something other than why they're doing it. It's got to be where something has to happen where that happened. You just gonna say, I don't want to talk to you no more and fucking leave. It gotta be something going on there. So I would say, let's use this example. What if say you notice that a family member treats another family member a certain way and you don't get down with that, so you eliminate them because you don't like how they're operating within the family. I can see that happening over my kid, not talking to me.
I would say this. I'm
Yeah, I know they're supposed to leave the nest.
No,
but
the video
know
that I
what
saw,
they're doing.
Tim,
We're
dog.
preparing them to leave. But if you just don't want to talk to me for some odd reason, that would bother the shit out of me. Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I'm about to say.
You
The
already know
video
how my
that I
children
saw.
are. You know how I am, my
Yeah.
family. That would bother me.
That's why I asked you that. That's why I asked you that way, because the video that I saw, there was a dad, and he said that him and his daughter used to talk every day. That all of a sudden she just stopped communicating with him, and he's like, he would text her, "Hey, what's going on?" No response, no response or nothing. The wife would text her, no response, nothing at all. And then I think he said about a year and some change, and he was trying to. There was no beef, no nothing. And then all of a sudden, they say that she texted him, "Dad, I need your help."
Of
and
course.
he said that, then he say, as a parent, even though I didn't talk to her, my wife didn't talk to her in about a year and change. As a parent, I swallowed my pride and I helped her out. And then he asked her what happened, and basically she said, "Dad, y'all didn't do anything. I just didn't want to communicate with y'all."
But she communicated when she needed help, though.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say.
She communicated when she was down and out. So now am I obligated to help you because you chose a different life? No, you're gonna figure this shit out just like you figured out not to talk to me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying get out my boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's one Sean guy. What's your thought about that, Tim Dog? I know you a family man too. That's why I just want to bring that up.
Yeah,
just quick before we close the show out. Yeah, I agree with you.
I would, first of all, if my son would say to me, "Dad, I don't want to talk to you anymore," first question would be, "Well, why?"
No,
and if he says
she didn't tell you that, they just stopped talking to you. You didn't get the chance to talk to them.
No, they just stopped talking to you. Let's say if you text your son, "Hey, what's going on?" He don't text you back. You call his phone, he don't pick up. It just stopped all of a sudden.
There's no warning. It just happened.
There's no warning. It just stopped. Okay. You didn't do anything.
No, I mean, if he was younger, I would question it, and I would think that maybe he was influenced by someone or something, maybe like a TikTok challenge, because there's so many TikTok challenges that's going on that are ridiculous. And if I feel like we can't communicate, especially the dad that said him and his daughter used to talk every day. Yeah. Most kids, even if you talk every day, they would tell you something. So
Tim, you analyze this way too much, brother.
No, I'm just saying I would know my child. In other words,
we all know the kids,
right? But if they didn't talk to me, I would question it, and if they still didn't say anything, I would leave it alone, because obviously, something's wrong, and eventually they will contact you. They will let you know what's going on.
Yeah, when they need help, like that bitch did.
Yeah. Well, even if it's not when they need help, but still, you should be there. I always tell people, they talk about the kids.
That's how I think about
sometimes but sometimes you just have to let them go, figure out stuff on their own, and when they really need you, they will let you know, and that's when you talk.
Don't let me.
And that's why I wanted to have that conversation, man, because it was just something. They call it a no contact, and it's like the kids. The guy was like, "Yeah, me and my daughter, we talked every day. Hey, Dad, just call just to chat it up." Then all of a sudden, I text her and she didn't answer the text. My wife texted her, she didn't answer the text. I called the phone, she didn't pick up. My wife called, and he said this went on for about a year and some change, that they would call and whatever. Then they got to the point where they would call every day. Then of course I would call 1 week, then a month or whatever. And then the guy said they got to the point where that they loved their daughter, but it was wearing on them. So they was really like, hey, she calls us, but we're not going to reach out anymore. But just like Pharaoh said, when she called, she got into a situation and she needed his help. And he was like, that's still my child. And so I have to, swallow my pride and do what I need to do. Man. So that's why I wanted to have that quick conversation, because when I saw that, I was like, man, that's kind of crazy.
Can I ask a question?
That's kind of crazy.
Was he white?
No, it's a brother.
It's a black parent?
It was a brother. It was a brother.
No. Something happened.
It was a brother.
Man. I mean, but they think about it, Pharaoh.
You don't know. There's something happened for that to happen.
No, think about it.
What it is? Can I say this, Tim Dog?
What would you do?
No. Can I say this, Tim Dog? What it is that this is a new thing that some young kids feel as though that, hey, I don't need to have that contact with my parents because I'm living my life the way I want to live my life. There's nothing that they did. I just don't want to have no contact with them until I feel as though I want to talk to them.
Or I need help.
I just have one thing to say. If they living under my roof, they gonna contact me. If they on their own doing their own thing, there's nothing you can do.
No, I'm pretty sure the person was gone, Tim. They ain't gonna be in your house and not talk to you.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
But I just thought that was a good conversation, man. I saw that, man, and I want us to have a really heart to heart. But y'all answer my question, man. It is what it is, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, not to fuck up the show, but like I always do, we got to have. See, this is what you get when you come to 2 Cigars and a Blunt and the after show, man. We talk about shit like this. Yes, we have a lot of fun and talk about other shit, politics, news, entertainment. And if you check us out every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, you get the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Sports podcast. See, trying to be fancy. We always talk about sports.
It's like an orange bird. Orange bird.
It is orange bird.
We're going through.
And for me, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find me at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube. Man, I be dropping videos like hotcakes, not like the Mad Professors. I don't have the oldies. You don't have to watch the oldies. You can watch the new shit, but you come to my goddamn.
That feels like a fucking chop.
Like I said, I'm falling Conrad.
That's right. I be dropping videos like hotcakes.
50 Cent.
But you also check out my
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I'm optimistic. Yeah, I'm optimistic. And like a motherfucker, Bad Professor. You're right. You can also catch me on my AI channel, Creative Canvas Expression. All of this is an AI channel. I tell AI what I wanted to do and make a video, and I drop it. But make sure you come back next goddamn Friday. Oh my goodness. I just took myself out. Come back next Friday and check us out for 2 Cigars and a Blunt. Yeah, I'm really drunk. For 2 Cigars and a Blunt goes down. Goes out every Wednesday. See, fucking up my shows. Goes out every Friday night at 8 o'clock.
Hey man,
you want to stick around for after the show? You want to stick around?
Hey, this guy's from Ireland, man.
Huh?
This guy's from Ireland.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you for joining us, my man. Make sure you join us next Friday night at 8 o'clock. 2 Cigars and a Blunt goes down. But you want to stick around for our after show. I'm about to say Ash. For our after show called Ashed Out. That's when everybody gets the chance to talk about what they want to talk about. Usually we go straight. We will make a right turn. But like our dog, like my brother Tim Dog famously said, we make that left, we're going to drive that bitch right off the cliff. But also, we got another podcast called the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Goes down every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. All we do is talk about sports, and we do that very well. So with that, my brothers, I finally got it out. Hercules.
Damn.
Hercules.
Man, that was longer than my segment.
Fuck you, Tim, though.
Oh, shit. Nigga, is you crazy?
Oh, wow.
Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga,
yes, I am.
Is you crazy?
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? Negro, please. Negro, please. Negro, please.
What's wrong with you?
I'm about to say, somebody please take the button from the drunk guy.
No shit.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Deaf people lose freedom of speech when handcuffed. That's Pharaoh King.
Motherfucker.
Why did the squirrel swim on his back? To keep his nuts dry. Tim Dog from Bebo Careful.
Because you crazy.
I ain't no fucking body after that because I'm not saying my name after that shit.
Hey, and you came back, and like you said earlier, and I came back for this shit.
Nope.
That was you should have said, and I came back for this shit.
Please go ahead, conspiracy brother. Please.
How do you get a nun pregnant? The altar boy farts on her.
Oh shit! I'm glad you say that. I saw some shit. I saw some shit. No, I saw some shit. There was a pastor. I don't know if this shit true or not. Oh, I wish I could find it. He said that he was fighting on his people that was in his church, talking that will release their demons.
I heard about that.
Face. You saw that?
I heard about that shit. Yeah.
So people think I'm not bullshit. I saw that shit.
That's what smelly ass church.
No, I'm being for real.
It's an African church, if I remember right.
Yes, exactly. He was farting on their face,
right. Yeah,
and said that would release their demons.
It sure will. If not anything else, whatever is in
that
the
anger out of him, hell.
I wonder how often he has to change his damn drawers.
Did y'all see the video that I sent?
He having a burning section after the church.
Oh shit, that one didn't come by itself. Oh Lord have mercy.
Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. Nothing else to say about that.
This is what you get on Two Cigars and a Blunt. Like I said, we have a good damn time.
For starting this shit.
We have a good damn time. And if you haven't subscribed to our channels yet, make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to Two Cigars and a Blunt. Subscribe to the Better Than Sex Sports podcast as well. And like he didn't say it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He always says conspiracy brother, aka supervillain, eat your pineapples. And Pharaoh, you see the pineapples tonight, right?
Yeah, I noticed them. Thank you.
Oh, you noticed, right? Okay. Like he always say, man, it's Friday night.
He changed his backdrop when he put the pineapples up.
Yeah, like conspiracy brother, aka supervillain, always say it's Friday night. Go out, enjoy yourself, but be careful out there. Don't put your dicky in something that may be sticky later on, or better yet, green.
Or you're going to get hitty in your buddy by a needy.
Oh, you know what? I want to ask the fellas.
Go ahead.
Y'all see the Powerball is $1 billion, right?
Hell yeah. Got mine.
If you won that, name one thing you would not buy. Quick, go.
Pussy.
A cowboy jersey.
Damn, James.
A condom. Because I ain't leaving my wife.
Oh, wow.
She gets half. She gets half.
Tim Dog, your wife put you out every other month. What the fuck?
He just let you in from Baltimore, man.
Yeah, you just got back home in Baltimore. So.
You know Baltimore for the new year.
D5 figure. I hate a hating ass nigga.
Tim Dog, you shooting dust anyway.
You keep bringing up old shit. That shit happened last month.
I was gonna say a Tesla, but y'all. So I wouldn't buy a Tesla.
There's only one thing I wouldn't buy.
What's that?
And that's a fuck, because I still don't have nothing to give. Fuck.
That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. With that, y'all be careful out there. We're out. Peace. It's your